Good morning, everybody, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from. Because right now I'm looking up at TikTok, and we have 59 people, and there's some people from Vietnam and the Philippines watching us. So we want to go ahead and say hello, greetings to everybody. It's Tuesday. It's from the barracks. I'm Joker for Players Wonder. With me, it's not a party till he comes out. Weiner from ATE Airsoft. Wow, really, dude? Really?
Right. Subtle.
Wait.
You missed what I just said. So you know what? I'm going to redo that all over again. I'm Joker for Players One. With me is not a party till he comes out. Weiner with New Breed Airsoft. Down below me, it's Justin. He'll give you some shiny bracelets if you really should piss him off. Beowulf West from Shadow Legion. Joining us a little bit is going to be Skiddles, the homeless one. She has to go find some Wi-Fi so she can be able to join us tonight.
I mean, she didn't get any for Christmas?
She did not get Wi-Fi for Christmas.
I did hear she has a new OF channel featuring her feet.
All right, All right, that's the last time you get to make that joke.
It's not a joke. I'm serious.
Somebody's just afraid of competition.
What's up, everybody? Hey,
I
look.
don't like the heels anymore. It looks like
Some strong heels.
Right. There we go. Yeah, we're good.
If this is the first time you guys are tuning into the show, Weiner, pull your mic out a little bit, please.
Ouch.
Pernal. Yeah, you're breathing into it again.
No, that's you. You're listening to yourself breathe.
No,
I was actually holding my breath because I didn't see my promo on the intro for some strange reason.
It was at the end.
No, it was not. You cut it too early because MK Airsoft was there.
How everybody else doing? Everybody having a good time?
How's everybody
It's
else?
the end of the year,
Yeah.
so we have to have fun with like we do all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm actually here on time too, so.
Yeah, you were actually on time. That is a miracle of science that you're actually here on time.
That'll blow everybody's mind.
See, if you're not early, you're not on time. So I'm
still. Per normal, and we were going to talk about all the great events we did. Hey, what's up, Palos? How you doing? All right, and then we got
thank you.
Edward Meadows. Hello, Tyler McKellar. Yeah.
And just for information, Meadows is a slut.
Oh my god. And there's Augie because I saw the banana.
Augie. Oh,
hey,
Augie.
Augie.
Augie. See your name. It says Facebook user.
Yeah.
I miss my Augie. I miss my fried rice too.
So here's what we're gonna do. Tonight we're gonna go ahead and go over. I just realized that my backdrop is not set up correctly. This is gonna be fun. So we're definitely gonna be talking about all the fun times that we had this year, all the great events that we went to, all that fun that we always have whenever we go out to an airsoft event, hang out with the boys and all that. But in addition to that,
we got Mark's best side right now.
I know, right? My ear.
This huge
and my printer, evidently.
For holding up the whole airsoft community.
Holding up at least some of the people here, so for sure.
I'm just here to keep y'all entertained. I mean,
yeah. See that's
our job.
That is the job. All right. There. That's a little bit better. I was like, why is that blown up? Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
Why is my monitor like out to the side?
What's that?
Above you. What are you watching up above every time you look up?
That is TikTok.
Because we're just making sure we still see an Adam's apple on you.
Extreme close to my right at my nostril. You can look up and see if I got any boogers. Anyways, so per normal at the start of every single show, people always ask us, what events are you going to be doing this year? Well, this year we only have one more thing left on the schedule, and that is tomorrow's game day. After that, we are closing the books on 2023. And boy, do we have a year, let me tell you. Over 74 game days playing airsoft.
You got to break your toes out to count that.
He might have.
17 events that we've been through inside of 2023. Now that's a drop down from last year, because last year I have over 123 files, and each one's marked by a different day. So there was actually more done last year than this year. What are you messing with, Weiner?
A Cannonball Run patch.
Stop it.
You asked.
I'm so glad that's what it was. I thought he was scratching his face.
You know, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna explain what the event is coming up, and then you're not gonna mention the rest of the stream, or else I'm gonna strangle you.
I can't make promises.
You can't get your hands around that, Nick. Look at it.
I do got big meaty hands. Okay.
That neck's a belt size for most grown men.
All right. Why do we just get flagged for hate speech?
Did we really?
No.
It was him.
Playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 while streaming on Twitch is probably, or TikTok, on streaming on TikTok is one of probably the most funniest things that I see when it comes down to it, because I'm playing, I mark it as that it's age restricted, so I'm only getting adults coming in. And then, of course, you're in Call of Duty lobbies, so the toxicity's there. Do you know how many times I've gotten in trouble with TikTok now for live streaming the game? It's like you'd almost think that Call of Duty comes with its own warning. Warning: chat is toxic.
Hurt feelings.
You get extra points if Captain Insano shows up. Yes. I know who Captain Insano is. It's Captain Chaos, by the way. That's not Captain Insano. It's Captain Chaos.
Because Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Oh my God. She is not 10 minutes late. She actually got in early, and she's looking sideways. And now she's looking at me. Now we just see her.
Jesus.
There she is.
Now it's great.
The hell kind of chair is that?
It is not
I
my
have
chair,
somebody on
but
here that
I'm
makes us all look better.
Okay. Well, joining us now, she'll make you taste the rainbow, Skiddles, with Players Wanted and Emma Ruby Photography. So, all right, let's jump into our schedule for
That rated to hold up, Weiner?
2024.
What's that?
That chair, is it rated to hold you up?
I
Yes,
don't
it is. Yeah, 350 pounds. I'm at 349.
She's in a building, not her car or house. She's not in her house, though. I know that for a
No,
fact.
she's
I'm
on
not.
some stranger's backyard back porch. Can't you tell?
No, it's my best friend's family's house. Calm down.
She's like, she ran and took over some poor
Well,
dude's
let me
house.
know you're not with Seb.
Dude, yeah, this is clearly a dude's house. This is all pink in here.
You'll see her in a minute because the porch light's going to go out. She's going to wave, get it, and come back on.
We are really gonna perpetuate this thing that you are just homeless, Skittles.
Somebody's going to start a GoFundMe. I know they're going to.
I mean, I'll accept the money. I will blatantly say I'm not homeless, but if somebody wants to send me money, I mean, pop off.
Merry Christmas to me.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get through these events real quick, and we have a lot coming up for 2024. So there's a new event added to the schedule of Joker might lose his license on January 8th. So January 6th and 7th.
But that's
I'll
not
be
an event that we can go to.
Sure, it is. Yes, actually, it
laugh
is.
about it all the way to the bank.
Actually, it is, because you can fly up and come play at MK Airsoft
Oh,
with
hell
me,
no.
and then go to
No,
court
that's
on
true.
Monday
That's
with
not-
me.
But that's not the
and-
event if you. Plus, you're going to need a driver anyways to go from the courthouse to there. So
No,
I
because
mean-
it won't be suspended until after the fact. So
You
I'll
think,
I'll
huh?
get home.
they're going to take.
Can you
everybody
live
to
stream
it.
it?
We're going to call everybody and
Can
say,
you live
"Hey,
stream it?
there's a guy driving."
I don't think I can,
Florida
and I don't
without
think I
a
want
license.
to. I don't think I want to piss off the judge, and hopefully not have my license be suspended. So, so I'm going to be at
There you
Fix
go.
that.
MK Medina and MK Willard the weekend of January 6th and 7th. January 8th, I'll be in Ashland, Ohio, fighting a traffic ticket. The expert always needs a driver. That's right. I need to be chauffeured.
That's a chauffeur.
The very next weekend, we have Cannonball Run.
Yes, we do. Cannibal Run. Sorry, I got to get there.
Dude, I was giving you the options.
I did. I see. I showed up. Wait,
January
I got
19th
more.
through
Here we go.
20th at Black Tiger Airsoft.
And there's another one here too.
You know, you never did give me one, so I'm pissed off at you.
I didn't give you one. You got one.
No, you didn't give me. No, you didn't give me one.
He keeps them all in his pocket so
Yeah,
they stay
whatever.
warm when he
He's
hands
got
them
them
out.
all. I'll try to keep them in my pockets.
Here you
And then,
go. Came with a
So
piece of
anyways,
candy.
Cannonball Run is being held by New Breed
Black Tiger
Airsoft.
Airsoft.
So check out newbreedairsoft.com.
Yes, please do. And pre-register for the event. Otherwise, you may not get in.
Yeah.
Go pre-register.
Yes, please
Yeah.
and thank you. Helps me out.
Helps
As one of the
helps out
COs.
the COs if you pre-register. That way he knows he has.
the homeless wonder down there is not going to be with us playing.
I know,
Listen.
it's okay.
Oh.
She's gonna be working on her fixing her toes up and stuff for her new page.
No,
I'm hurt.
I have a wedding. Okay.
Sure. That's
Yeah,
all I want.
sure.
Hey, you know what doesn't help my case is what freaking Christian posted today.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. You do a page with your toes.
Now,
Doesn't help my case.
if you,
I wasn't gonna
keep
say
saying
anything
that,
about that chair.
I
Looks like
did
it
say
came
it,
from one of
though.
those channels
I just
too.
spelled it. If they can't, half the time they can't spell anyways.
Just saying.
MOUSE. Oh.
It's one of
anyways,
those that spin around.
it's going to
chair.
be civilians versus the military.
Yes, it is.
This one right here is the CEO of the civilians.
Mhm.
I'm
The
one
runners.
of his. I'm one of his insane runners that is just going to go out there and cause as much havoc as I possibly can, and
Oh, that's State
hopefully
County. That's not. Wait a minute.
stay alive a while.
No, that's not them. Sorry. Thought I had. The
You got a
CO's
response.
patch.
Just turn around and go back.
Oh, we lost her.
And we lost Emma.
You gotta wave your hand.
I'm here.
Hand back.
Wave your hand. The porch light cut off.
Spin around 3 times. Say Emma.
No, I'm here. I
Oh, she's not there.
was sending something to Mark that happened today. I feel like he's gonna enjoy it.
Oh, there we go. She's back.
Oh, there we go. See, yeah, she waved her hand.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
talked
important.
to- I
Oh my
talked to
God.
Seb.
Check your phone.
I'm checking my phone. I'm waiting for it to
Christian
come
on
in.
the phone earlier. Check.
There's a
You
BB
might
in
play
the
too
air
much
filter of
airsoft.
your car.
There's a BB
You
here
might
for
play
your
too
car.
much airsoft if you change your air filter and find a BB in it.
Oh, really? In the air filter?
Yes,
Wow. I
That
haven't
could be
had that problem
problematic.
yet.
that is definitely very problematic. All right. So right
Just
after
like-
New Breed Airsoft's first event of 2024, and it's actually the first event that we're going to, besides my, Mark Montloose's license extravaganza.
You may not be going to that either if you lose your license.
What are you talking about?
You may not be showing up at Cannonball if you lose your license.
Yeah, well, it's Cannonball Run. You don't think of the whole premise of that movie, sir.
Yeah, but there wasn't a truck like yours in it, so
I have other vehicles,
we got a rat-a-tat.
We still doing the Smokey and the Bandit game?
Yes. Let's
No.
go.
Okay, just check it.
Oh God.
Smokey the Bandit, Dukes of Hazzard, the other one, and then
The other
Mike
one.
will have a Starsky and Hutch game.
So here's what Emma shared
Yeah.
with me. There's her lovely BB inside of her air. That air filter is also nasty as hell. Just saying.
Yeah, how'd your car even breathe?
And the
Is that great?
funny thing
It's
is,
probably choking.
Is that
Why
grandma's
are
couch cushion?
I'm gonna say this also. Why is there a fleet pick inside?
Well,
Why is there
yeah,
also a
I
fleet
saw
pick?
that. You snuck that in. Ah,
What?
you were advertising on the show,
Oh, foot pick.
madam. I
Oh,
saw what
shit,
you were
the foot
doing.
pick in there. Ah.
That
I was
that
sitting
was-
in a chair taking a.
That was all.
She's
posed
so
up,
small
too.
though. She's
Stroker
she's
ace
on her
game. I'm
tippy
writing these
toes.
down, by the way. Those are
Yeah,
all
I was on a
that's
rocking
good
chair.
to do. Stroker ace.
She's standing up there. She's got
I
her.
could even do one called the Days of Thunder.
God, dude, stay out of the '80s. Come on, man.
We can't.
Yes, he can.
We can do the first, Jurassic
Anyways.
Park
Hold on. All right, let's get through the events before I get you guys distract me anymore. Because if anything, I have to mute
run.
and freeze.
Mad
Weiner.
Max?
Just pause them.
Mad Max.
Shut up. Well, that's actually something that makes sense.
Down. Write it
Mad
down.
Max
Because-
Thunder Dome. Ooh.
We get all the technicals we can,
Yep. And just have fun with them.
and you go buy like an S&M bondage outfit, Joker.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see that, but I
Joker
mean,
walking
it's
around
Mad
in
Max.
Chaps. That's awesome.
All right. So right after Cannonball Run, we have Flames of the Rebellion by My Game Productions. That's going to be at Wayne's World of Paintball.
They're still getting married. I can't get them to stop.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to be there for that one. So she's at one wedding one weekend. You're at another wedding the next weekend. And that is weekend of January. That'll be Saturday, January 27th.
27th.
Bless you.
All right. The very next event after that is from Third Coast Airsoft called Operation Bone Crusher. That's in Milledgeville, Georgia, at an old what is it? What's the name of the location?
It's Central State Prison and Sanatorium, I think. Is what.
Yeah, you would know that because you're there. It's a prison game, guys. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Check out thirdcoastairsoft.com and that is February
Lots of real world structures.
February 16th through the 18th.
Still think
Milledgeville,
there's some tickets
Georgia.
left too.
Also,
We are, yep. We're all of us are green for that event.
Yep.
Yep.
We're all playing for Chaos Company. There's still tickets
Chaos!
left over for Fight Company for Eastern. For green.
Don't say it. Don't get Sal all pissy.
Oh no, I'm just saying there's still
No.
tickets
Yeah.
left over
There's
for
still tickets
that
available.
part of green.
There is green tickets left.
Well, so I checked like a day or two ago, and there were still
Before
some
we
of
go to
those
sleep,
left.
Skiddles is
Or
hanging out.
better
Thank you for
be.
telling me.
Also, Happy New Year.
Did you not get your
Love
tickets
Travis.
yet?
What?
I didn't
Damn
know
it, Emma.
supposed to yet.
Just write in.
We've only been mentioning these things for like the longest
For
time.
what event? What event is it?
That's Bone Crusher,
Bone Crusher in
in
Milledgeville,
Georgia. February
Oh, that's right.
16th
You
to
haven't
the
been there.
18th.
You guys haven't been there.
Oh, you got to check
Yeah.
that out.
Oh, you gotta
No.
go. You
Also,
will love it.
I discovered that my phone uninstalled WhatsApp for a while, so I wasn't seeing any updates on there. All I've been on is the live stream, so I didn't know when we should be buying tickets or that there was a link yet. Oops.
Yep. But we've been talking about it, but you haven't been listening, so.
Well, I
Because you're too busy
listen,
with
but
your
all my
other page.
information, all my links get sent through the WhatsApp, and
Yes, they do, and she doesn't follow them and everything else. So
well, I thought
Thanks.
the
See
chat
how
had
it
been
is.
quiet for
See
a
how
couple
it is.
weeks.
it hasn't been quiet. That's the thing.
Have you noticed I've been quiet in it? Because
Well,
I didn't realize.
we talk almost daily about something or
And you're
another.
usually busy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it hasn't been about that specifically.
All right, there we go.
Anyways, so Emma, you might want to take down a pen and paper because we're going to start talking about more events. You got to make sure you got your tickets too. But you already have a ticket for this one because you already have your cabin. The very next event after that we're all going to, except for Justin. Justin backed out like a pansy. Is Pew Pew at C2. It is the second voyage of a bunch of airsofters hanging out and having a good old time.
Did you find more pics? Did you find the pics? I didn't.
I there's a bunch of pics. I only needed one because I have a 30-minute long video of the end of year from all the events. So I just wanted to put some up there. So it's a fun time for us all hanging out, having a blast and all that. So it's really is a great time to sit down and hang out with a bunch of the other airsofters where you don't have to worry about going through. Now, on the 6th, March 6th, we will be going to and taking over Miami Airsoft to play some games there the day before the cruise. So even if you're not going on the cruise, you can still come by, do some pew-pews with us. It'll be
Go
a
to
whole lot of fun.
Fuddruckers afterwards.
Yeah, taking over Fuddruckers again. That'll be fun.
I haven't seen a Fuddruckers in
I showed up
years.
after you guys were done playing. Sorry. Work.
Who's
Hi, Michael.
feedbacking? Is that Emma?
I think it's coming back from you.
It's not me.
Nope.
Well, it was doing
Gone
it before
now.
she got
It's
here.
gone
though.
It happens with Emma.
Oh.
Okay,
watch.
I'll leave. I'll come back.
No,
you ain't leaving.
No, you leaving?
You could go away. The arrival of the good mark.
Oh, look who's on. You see that? Behold, the arrival of the
and-
good mark.
There's Emma, and then the Dad's coming too.
Dad's
So
on
that's
there.
gonna be a good time.
Yep.
Did I tell you he's talking about coming tomorrow to Miami Airsoft?
Nice. I have bad news. I may or may not have my MTW tomorrow.
Why is that bad news? That's actually probably pretty good.
Well, Emma wants to be able to hold it and feel the MTW to see if it's something that she would like to use as opposed to the one that was on the wall.
Hey,
What's
Danny
up,
got
Mr.
an extra one
McKnight? Daniel, my nighttime
Danny's
here.
here.
with
Hi,
a Zima
Danny.
barrel in it.
Actually, Danny, I need to talk to you soon.
Hey, Danny.
So, anyways,
Don't let me forget, we got to do the Grackles. Wanted to tell everybody Merry, whatever you celebrate, and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
so
Happy
whatever
New
the
Year.
hell you
He's
celebrate
gotta
in
go to sleep.
December,
It's past his
Happy New
bedtime.
Year.
Oh yeah,
He's
that's
gonna
right.
change his diapers. Or
Happy
diapers.
Festivus.
Oh, that's a good one.
For the rest of us. All right. So, right after shit. Now I'm distracted.
Right after you shit. Like,
Gee,
That's
not on
usually
the,
how most of the good ideas come to the brain. Is right.
I mean, that's fair.
Let's see here.
My feet are asleep. I had a good idea.
I lost track of the events.
You lost track of the events. Weren't you talking? You're just talking
Well,
about
Pew Pew at Sea.
Pew Pew at Sea, and then next.
Yeah, I don't remember what's next.
March.
There's one.
Isn't it,
Ah.
April,
Oh, wait.
isn't it your?
I don't.
22nd
That's
and
not
through the
April.
24th. Come on, you got it. I believe in
It's-
you.
It's the very next
Thunderdome.
weekend is Thunderdome 4
Oh, well, there's
Oh,
that. There's that.
that's
at
right.
Durham, that Raleigh in Durham, North Carolina. That's going to be a super fun event. That will be the 4th time there and possibly the last time there. So if you guys want to actually play in a mall game, that will be March 15th to the 17th in Raleigh, North Carolina, or Durham, North Carolina. Sorry, they get mad when you say Raleigh, Durham.
Yes, they do.
So
Even though you're
Durham
flying into the
at the
Raleigh
Northgate
Airport.
Mall. Exactly. So the very week next,
Blah, 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 blah.
word salad vomited out. All right. The very next weekend, March
smell toast?
22nd to the 24th,
Having a
is
stroke?
North vs. South 4. That is going to be hosted by Dead End Outfitters and New Breed Airsoft.
Another one.
Exactly. That's also going to be at Wayne's World of Paintball.
And also, it's going to be at World's World of Paintball.
That's the second event that I've
Oh,
already
that's
mentioned.
right, because I forgot the one I can't talk about.
Flames of the
I mean,
Rebellion that you
I
get.
can't,
You're not going
can't
to
talk
be
about Flames of
there.
the Rebellion because I'm not going to be able to be there. I mean, my costume was all set and everything. Dag nabbit.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Because you.
Wait, where were you going to be?
I was going to be a what the heck was it, Emma? What did they call me? It's whatever sub's going to be. You had the
Mandalorian?
No,
Not
a
No,
rebel.
it's not going to be a Mandalorian. It's
He's going to be a rebel.
Oh.
It's a rebel. I'm just going to be a rebel with the cape and the cool hat and all that. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to. I wasn't going to be with you all because I'm being scum and villainy.
I think I'm joining you with Scum and Villainy.
Well, I hope
Great
you know I have a
scum and
whole
villainy.
plan already.
No,
I
not
know
Jabba
your
the Hutt.
plan.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I think it has to
Mark
be
can be
on
Jabba
a
the
grander
Hutt.
scale.
He's a villain. Mark's
What do you
Jabba the Hutt.
mean? Do you want to be a druggie with me? We can be crackheads together.
Hold on. We got to watch what we say, but we are definitely going to be peddling the death sticks.
Yes.
The death sticks.
The
Yes.
sabers, the lightsabers.
The pixie sticks. Is it pixie sticks?
It is. It's
We're going
definitely-
shopping. We
Yes,
are
we
going to,
can, Edward. Yeah,
and
we can do that
we
too.
have to do it to the smallest of the
break it.
children to get them so wild up on sugar, so
Oh,
we
wow.
send them home.
Okay.
Nope, she's back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Smurf. Hi, Smurf.
Hey, Smurf. Will you quit messing with your camera, Emma? It's just...
East
Well,
versus West
no.
game. We call it
The
West Side
reason I
Story.
am is A, I have to scroll down to read the comments. B, I thought my phone wasn't charging. I didn't want to just cut out. So
Can we do an East-West game that looks like a 90s rap video? Oh my god, that would be
Yeah,
so...
we'll call it West Side Story.
That'd be so bad on so many levels, especially what he did. All right. Following up after North versus South.
Go back to North versus South. Play for me. I'm running the North side.
I think a
I'm
couple
having
people are going to this, but
I'm
I'm
having
not
an
going to
aneurysm right
this.
now because of
You're
that.
not going North versus South?
No, he's talking about East side versus West side.
No, that's not what he was talking about. That's not what Seb was talking. I mean, Seb. Sorry, what, Justin? That's called you Seb.
Ow.
I know. That hurt me too.
He's got way more hair.
So, God, you know, these would be so much easier if the peanut gallery would just shut the hell up.
But
So-
you bring us on here and we're
It'd be
funny
boring
here.
if you
I do.
shut the hell up.
You're a master.
All right.
I mean, that's what it is.
April 5th, I'm sorry, is the 6th annual VFA charity game, Veterans for Airsoft.
Yep.
That one is, I don't know where it's at. It's Camp Liberty
In Alabama.
in Alabama. All right, Friday through Sunday, so 5th through the 7th. Check out veteransforairsoft.com to get your tickets there. And that goes for a great cause. All right. The very next event that we're going to, all of us are going to, is going to be Stonebreaker 2023. Again, we're going
2024.
greenside. 2024. That's right. It's going to be stuck in there until
Until he has his enema.
and that is going to be April 19th to the 21st.
Make sure y'all sign up for Chaos.
You know,
Football
you're
for that one, too.
overpowering the information. It's not that I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just trying to get the information out so we can pass. We don't spend 26 minutes on goddamn event announcements. Okay, I want to get it down to 10 minutes.
You just put up a
Have you
picture.
met us?
Huh?
I mean, like just
Have you met
literally,
us?
Yeah.
like
yeah.
just a picture and just say,
Put
here's the
rules down.
events.
There you go.
You get
There you
3
go.
minutes to look at it.
No.
Take a screenshot. Down.
April 19th to the 21st. And that's going to be at GTI in Barnwell, South Carolina. Sorry. South Carolina is the word I was trying to get out of.
Stonebreaker.
All right.
Is that what Stonebreaker?
Stonebreaker.
Yep.
2017.
Play for
Uh,
Chaos Company.
So that one, we're going green. We're going to have a good time there.
I used to be airborne. I was airborne for that one when I broke my leg.
Yeah, you were. All for about 1 second, then curse snap.
Yeah, but that was late at night, and it was my first tier 1.
Excuses.
Isn't that also the pew pew?
No,
No,
that
yeah,
was
no, that wasn't.
that's the
that
same
wasn't-
place
that
though.
was Same place.
Yeah, that's
same
what I was talking
place.
about. That's
Yeah.
the same
No,
location.
we're talking about me breaking my leg.
He's got
No, we're talking-
pills to fix that now, so it doesn't happen as much.
And finally, rounding out April, we have Syndicate 4,
Yes.
April 26th to the 28th in Warwick, New York.
Well, that's one I can't go to now.
At the what?
Nothing.
Orange
Stop.
Correctional in Warwick, New York. All right. That's the announcements for all that
Up until April.
up until April. And then the calendar starts to expand again. You know, what I really...
It gets too
Well,
hot.
they haven't released. They have not released Airsoft Palooza yet. They
I
haven't
cannot wait. I cannot.
Exactly.
I hope I
I
can go
cannot
this year.
freaking wait.
And then,
Yeah.
Justin, you're now breathing into the mic. Sir.
Sorry, that was me wheeze laughing.
So Airsoft Palooza is definitely one we're going to go to, and that's going to be sometime in May. We're going to have Geigerland's probably the first. Well, we will have Geigerland's the first May 31st to June 2nd. We just got to figure out where we're going to have it at. There's going to be Bad Bud 2024 up at EMR Event Park. And that's just the stuff that we know of so far. There's a lot of other stuff, and there'll be 2 other events, one the first week in September, one first week in November. For Players One, and we'll be releasing that information out later on. Now, to go about talking about Syndicate 4 real quick, we just hit a milestone. We have 225 tickets sold.
Woohoo!
So tickets are starting to fly. We're almost at 50% sold out. So green is at
That's wrong.
49% sold out. So if you guys are looking to get a green ticket, better get your tickets, your cartel tickets now. All right. Now,
The beard.
so I was going to go through this whole effort for this next segment of having a little elephant that was going to be sitting on my desk so we could talk about the elephant in the room.
No.
So
He's not that big. I mean, look at him. He's lost weight.
I'm going to say it this way because we're not going to dredge up and we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but we're going to address things in a
Call me
very
back on after you get done talking about it.
We're not even talking about
My Wi-Fi is going out.
you guys can just
Well, this is awkward.
I'll just do it like this because it's not like we're actually going to be talking about anything bad or going through. But if you are an event host or planning on hosting a game, it's in your best interest, say you will, that if you know you're in a region where there's a lot of airsoft fields and you're having an event at a field in particular, or you're having an event where there's been stuff inside the region, is that if you're going to host a game and you want to try to get a big turnout, and you might not, first thing you need is a hook or a draw to bring people into the game, right? After that, you need to advertise said game. After the advertising of said game, before you even do all those things, especially if it's the same time every single year, you probably want to be announcing it way in advance. So that way people know when it is. So at least the date is saved. But the biggest thing is, as Justin, if you're trying to have a game for the first time, you contact, you go through and you contact all the fields in the area. Probably a nice 200 mile radius will be a good one. LSD joke. You just reach out and say, hey, we're having this game. Can you help us out by sending players our way. If they don't say that, if they don't do that, say, okay, well, do you have anything planned on this? It's going to be this weekend. Can you please not plan anything that weekend? At the very least, what you hopefully you can do is you get the fields to promote your event. Or at the very least, they help promote your event. The ideal thing being is that they send people to you. Be like, oh, that's a great idea. That's a cool thing. Let's send them out. Let's send people your way. You send them a poster that they can put up inside their shop.
We did similar in my paintball scenario production days to reach out and 3-6 months in advance, whatever, just to maneuver things around. We used to have different websites that people tried to use to coordinate between production companies, and all that fell by the wayside a long time ago. But absolutely, communication is key.
So, that's my light system. So we're not talking about anything in particular. This is just good rules of thought, especially if your date is incredibly important to you, that it has to be a certain date per year. You want to make sure that, especially if you're going to have it every year and it's always going to be a set date or a set weekend that's close to a set date, announce it. Reach out to the event hosts. Thank you, honey.
Stop calling me honey. I mean, damn, if I fix that for you, you can call me honey.
So if it's pertinent to your time, make sure that you reach out to all the event hosts that are in your state or your area and say, hey, I'm having this day. This date's really important to us for a reason. And then that way there's coordination and everything else. And the biggest thing that you have to do after you set your date is make sure you advertise it everywhere. All right. These are just hot takes of stuff that you would probably do. There's like an entire breakdown that you could do for certain things on why events or fields or anything shut down. Like, for example, TNT Airsoft had to close their doors at the end of this year. And for those of you that know or don't know, TNT Airsoft was the company that worked with the landlord to steal Gunny's Warfare Center's original field. Well, they now got shut down because one, they didn't take feedback or reception well, and two, they they didn't advertise anywhere except for one forum, and that forum was incredibly toxic to their business plan. Right? If they put out an event, they didn't communicate to anybody else except for their event page, everything. As an event producer, your job, even if you're putting on a game to like the Simon Memorial game where he passed away from getting hit by a vehicle. That was broadcasted everywhere, and you had people coming from all across the state, and some people came from out of state to attend the event. You cannot stay within your own little narrow sphere because you're just not going to have enough traction. So this is like probably the most we're not talking about any one specific instance. This is, hey, if you're going to be doing an event, don't get mad if you haven't done any of this basic stuff leading up to it, that suddenly there's another event or fields aren't doing stuff that takes away from your player base that can go to your event because you just haven't done proper word of mouth. Nobody is going to remember what your event is next year. Everybody knows that we have a syndicate game. They don't know what it is. Or some people don't even know it's a syndicate. Oh, you thought that was a one and done. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Airsofters are idiots. They like to be spoon-fed everything, so they know what they're going to be doing, right? So pretty much, guys, advertise. So the bottom line is advertise. Talk to your local airsoft fields and event producers. Communicate and then post it everywhere. There's no such thing as too much advertising when it comes down to your event, especially if you're a little fish in a really big pond, because you want to be seen. So, with that being said, you can come back now, Weiner. Let me tell you,
It's safe, Weiner. You can come back.
it's safe, Weiner.
He's in his fallout shelter.
He's hiding.
Tell Emma to come back too.
There's always a folder gap. Yeah, I already did. You're right. There's always a folder gap. I forget.
Well,
Ask me if I know what weekend it is. Right? Is it the first or second weekend? When I'm planning stuff out,
well,
you know,
we'll say this. How many events did you say you went to last year, Joker? Or this year, should I say?
this year I was at 17 events.
17 events. And that's not with every producer out there. Would you say that?
No.
No. So I'll say this, and we'll leave it at that. There is no true communication site for all these different production companies, and there's going to be overlap. There's going to be stuff that happens. There's going to be player bases that are drawn from one side of the state to another state, or from one side of the state to the other side of the state. We can't get at each other's throats or get upset when it doesn't work out for what date that you planned if you didn't get there first or put it out there. You know, I've said it before, you know, we used to have something back in the day where we had like a communication board for just the producers to be able to talk and go over what they're doing. I think it would be something that would help, but as far as would all the producers in the United States use that? Who knows? You know, it's not going to be 100%.
Yeah. Sometime in the future, we can go over if you want to have an event, this is what you need to do sort of stream. That's not tonight. Tonight is our industry thing where we're going to be talking about all the good vibe stuff. So that's done and over.
It
We
wasn't
talked about
that
the zebra in
bad.
the room. Wasn't big enough to be an elephant.
So, yeah, we decided to address
What
that.
in the room did you say?
Phrasing. Skittles. Phrasing.
The
I know.
zebra
Did
in
she
the room.
actually say what I think she said?
She did.
Okay. I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Jesus.
Wow.
Somebody get a Bible.
You young whippersnappers. Jeez.
All right.
It always changes the topic, though.
Why? That was funny as hell.
Well, it takes us one dick joke.
So this year, for those of you that weren't on earlier, we did 74 days of airsoft, or at least I did. We were at.
Wait. I gotta mark that down. Here we go. Okay, go ahead.
Well, you weren't with me. He wasn't
I
with
know.
me, and she was with me. Well, you were with me for some. She was with me for some. She was with me for a lot.
I was
So, of the three of you,
I'm
was
sorry. I have a normal job.
She's the only one that has a weird job. You know, OF can only take you so many days.
Is
that
like being your
fell
own boss?
so flat. Like
Feel
you
like
got
being your
no
own boss
response.
set your
I
own
just
schedule.
stopped responding to it. It's just like
It
That's
doesn't
the
have to
smartest
be.
thing.
You're not. You are responding to it. It's your face when I do that shit.
That
can
face.
can
That
I
face, you just made
silence
it.
my face? Do I need to just
Can you silence your face? No, there's no way to silence that face.
the silence is loud.
Yep.
Hey,
Has your dad learned that you don't get everything you want, giving him that face?
so Emma,
I have a semi-normal job.
no, you don't. You're a cop. No, you don't.
I do. I fix boob machines.
You have an awesome job, but Emma, now you know who
He's
you
a
get to
titty
prank
robot.
the most. It isn't me.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Christian
right.
here, Facebook user. I know
That's
that combination of emojis anywhere.
Kind of looks like him.
No,
It's missing
he's
a red
the mouth
hat.
on there with it open, going.
What's up, Edward? How you doing? All right.
Mr. King, sir.
So let's
King
talk
is in
about
the
let's talk about. We're going to go month by month. So we started doing this before.
Crap,
Where
I
you
can't
started
tell you
like
when I took my last poop. To help out you with that.
that's the
There
first
it
sign
is.
of dementia.
You need the finger too. You need all of them.
So
What'd you stop for? Oh,
I will
just over my
say,
room.
before we get started on all this, what do y'all think about on January 9th when I come back as you know,
A convict.
yeah, convict for bad driving. That is, January 9th is actually, you know the significance of January 9th? It is
No.
the first time step foot on the field with a camera to record airsoft.
Oh, it is for you.
It's the 5-year anniversary for
Wait, did you
Players
say I?
Wanted.
It's the first time I stepped on a field. Just to make sure I mark that I.
Yeah. By all means, sir. Here, I'll give you some more. I created this channel. I'm the host. I'm
Me.
going to kick your ass.
How many are you up to?
You remember what happened at Wasteland? You know, when we were over there by Sinkertown, or about where the depression was, when I decided to get my revenge, and you're crying like a little schoolgirl.
Oh, and you shot me in the ass at close range. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Wait, do I mark my eyes now?
Because guess what?
Weiner remembers the Great Depression.
Keep
Oh,
talking.
no looked like I had a big old dimple in my ass.
A dimple.
He was crying.
It was surrounded by black and blue.
Wait, I can show the video. We have that ability. All right.
Not of his
that
ass.
fucker hurt too. I don't know what. Felt like he hit me with a
Please.
damn.
No.
What was airsoft in
You know,
the 80s?
point
Like,
82 BB or something.
We threw rocks at each other and fights.
we had little
Was airsoft like in the
22s.
80s, like Weiner? Well, let's just say I was playing paintball then, and they were springers, and I can remember sitting behind a tree going, "Please don't shoot me! Please don't shoot me! Please don't shoot me!" That was my first time playing airsoft. I mean paintball. As a matter of fact, it's the field that is now less than 30 minutes from my house that's been bought out by, what is it, Extreme Airsoft? Is that what they're... I have to make sure I get their name right. Extreme Airsoft Orlando. By the way, they got an awesome field.
Well, here's the first ouchie. We're jumping a little bit ahead here, but
Yeah,
this
and
was
there was no airsoft in the
shit.
80s. It was called BB guns.
Yeah.
Actually,
Back in my day.
You had a Red Ryder.
Lead, yeah, that's right. Pump it.
You got lucky because I can't share it. For some
Outdoor Extreme Hudson Gator. Well, Outdoor Extreme Orlando is what this one was. Yeah, Outdoor Extreme.
Yeah, so
Okay.
let's start. I'll get to that point because I'm going to share it when it comes time. Let's excuse me. Let's talk about January 2023. We had
let's not.
Why? What are you crying about now?
3 letters. ATE.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, you gotta learn from that and move on, man.
I did. I did. We just can't.
Yeah,
don't.
You know, if you think about it,
don't treat it like an ugly ex is trying to get child support from you. You know, that kid's already 18. You're fine. You ain't paying anything. You're good.
Oh, yeah, I ain't paying nothing. I still am to this day.
You got custody of the kids.
Well, let's talk about it this way, shall we? That oh God, the stuff that we talk about and we do here. What can I say? We had for 2023. Which one do you want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about Thunderdome or Skiddles? You were on the Bifecta, right?
The what?
The what?
The Bifecta. That's when we did 2 fields in 2 days.
Call it a bifecta? I thought it was always trifecta.
Where did we go?
SS and Battalion.
Oh, you know what? I could.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Just
How
checking.
was that SS? Wait a minute.
That sounded weird. The way you said it.
No, I didn't. That wasn't that. That's when it blew my knee
Was
out.
that in January?
That was in January. That was actually
wow.
So January 20th was the first Thunderdome.
Weiner said he was involved in the Bifecta once.
That's what she said.
Also, can you hear my friend's dog like snoring really loud?
That's
Oh, I thought that
weird.
was my dog. I thought that was Gracie.
It's really loud. Like, it's really loud. I don't know if you can hear that.
I cannot
I
hear
love my
that.
dog.
I don't know if
It's
anybody
more
else.
louder than me, so that's even better. You're
I
stuck.
find that very hard to believe, sir. You rattle and shake windows and doors and stuff.
Well, so does this dog. It's a Cane Corso. But anyway, okay. Well, I'm trying to think. I remember I think that's the only time I've been to Battalion.
well, we had Thunderdome, so let's talk about Thunderdome first.
Yeah.
Since I believe were you there, Beowulf?
Have not been yet.
You suck.
So you gotta come
I do,
before.
but at least I got a cold beer.
And my system's acting weird again.
January 2023. I was in. I started out in St. Louis.
See, I was going with a way that it sounds like you probably get more than one pregnant at one time. Edward.
Oh,
You broke her. You broke her. She's just like, what?
Because I wasn't reading the comments, and I was like, "What?"
You gotta keep up.
I'm trying. I'm trying here.
Like, how many times did I gotta like sneak around the car? Like, you said what?
oh.
Weiner
That
with
was
his solo
Operation
effectus.
Thunderdome. Was first Thunderdome was in January.
That's what I'm saying. The first
Yeah,
Thunderdome was in January.
I'm going through my calendar right now, so yep. That was the only thing
Yeah.
I went to besides coming back from St. Louis.
Don't eat that. It was on the ground.
All right, that's updating.
Looks just like my kids when they get caught doing something like.
Whoops, cancel.
I might have a slight problem here that I might have to restart on, but so I'm Thunderdome. That was the first time that the mall took a bite out of me. That's when I that was hosted by Operation Lion Claws at the
mall.
At the Northgate Mall
Durham.
in Durham, North Carolina. I almost said Raleigh again, Raleigh Durham again.
You're gonna get stabbed by somebody from one of those places.
Oh wow.
That was
My calendar is actually up to date. Look at that. Woo! I'm impressed with myself. Me. I impressed myself.
It's a shame nobody else is.
My fans love me. Thank you.
Here you go, Weiner. Give you a high five. Come on.
Wait. Gotta go to the right place. There we go. Hey, I got it right. There we go. Jump.
You're way behind. You gotta go forward. You gotta go forward towards the camera.
Hey, try it again. Try it again.
Gotta go forward. There we go. Up. There we go.
Come on, Skiddles. Get in. Get in on this.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Let's get there. Yeah. I got in there too.
Denied.
You're all social distancing now.
All right.
Wow.
Man, I missed a lot of these comments and all that.
Yeah, that one could go away.
Brandon, if you eat a
Can't unsee that.
Do we know him?
I know him.
Oh, you know him. Okay.
Is it we talking regular
So
or chunky
him
or?
and Stupid are like in the running. Stupid.
So-
STEWPID.
So Brandon got me in trouble at Miami Airsoft, and he wasn't even there. He's a negative influence. He's one of my. He's one of the guys I run with on Modern Warfare 3. He's a foul mouth. He's another foul mouth cop.
So we love him already.
Yes. Yeah. So
The fact that he aggravates the hell out of you, yes.
it didn't aggravate me. I'm just he got me. Oh, he did get my stream shut down on live ban for about 20 minutes because he went nuts.
Way to go, Ben.
Good job.
He gets unbanned. He gets unchat like voice banned, and he gets chat banned all over again, like within 20 minutes. I think his record was like 5 or some nonsense like that. All right, so the cardboard riot shield. I remember I was not using it as a riot shield. I was walking around videoing, hobbling around, and I was using it to protect my nethers. And there was a circle like this, a grouping like this, right where my crotch would have been exposed, but now.
So glad the stream didn't shut off just like
Everybody
right
kept
there
missing.
before he
Nobody-
finished that because that's the last thing anybody would have heard.
Never mind. I won't say that one.
You better like that right there.
I heard another one in there.
So that's the first time I fell and really hurt myself. That's where I went.
Oh wait, where's the
Oh,
baby?
that one hurt. You can kiss my ass, sir. That one hurt a lot.
Is that the one where you laid on your back making the Family Guy noise?
Yes, that is the one where
Okay, I
I
do
laid on my
remember
back making the Family Guy noise.
Hey, Outdoor Extreme's on. They're listening. That's awesome.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Welcome.
What's up,
Gals?
John? I need to restart my computer because it's going to crash otherwise. So, Weiner, you talk about some of your fun experiences with that.
Airsoft.
Oh,
Yeah.
those fun experiences. Ones I didn't pay
Yeah.
for? Okay, got it.
About on Thunderdome until I get back.
Oh no.
Well, neither one of us were
We-
there for that one. So
Yeah, so
We're
tell
going
us
to
a
talk about
story.
We're going to talk about Thunderdome. Thunderdome was fun, but it was not a fun experience for me. So I am not going to talk about Thunderdome. Let's talk
Oh,
about how many
well, man,
times
come
Mark
on.
actually says "I" on his stream. So and he pats himself on the
Augie!
back. I think I'm up to. There's Augie. I think I'm up to 63 eyes.
Yeah.
He said so far.
That's
Just in this stream?
Yep, just on this stream alone. Yep,
Wow.
63.
That's pretty good.
Yep. So I've been keeping track of all the eyes, and that's not we got to do on a regular point,
Well,
because
What was
he's
one
a-
fun
a-
thing about Thunderdome that you got to see or do?
the fun thing was actually running around the mall. There was a couple times where it was controlled
Does it remind-
chaos. I guess the best way to say it. But we
Does it
still had a
remind you of-
blast. We all had a good time.
Does it
I
remind
was
you
that
of,
out there
is-
running. I
does it
remember.
remind you of power walking first thing in the morning around the mall?
No,
and then,
not
like,
me.
going to
I
the
was
Denny's?
actually winded. Going from
Okay,
one store
just
to the
checking.
next. So there wasn't no power walking around the mall. And then my favorite one was I was running into the stores there, and I hit this. I guess it was a shelf that was sitting on the floor there, and all the BBs that were underneath it. I actually surfed from one side of the store to the other, held onto the board, and hit the other side of the wall and landed it. I did not fall. Then when I stepped off, I hit some BBs and went whoop, boop. So that was fun. But no, the mall was great. I got in the total groove the second and third time we were there. But yeah, that was a fun event there at Thunderdome. Being the fact you
I've
actually got
only
to play in
done
a mall.
one Lions Claws event. I'd like to do another one.
Well, yeah, you've only been to one Lions Claw event?
Well, I went to Irene here. What they did at the Guardians.
Oh yeah, I went to the Guardian Center.
Yeah.
Lions Claw now, and with CRISPR in charge as the game controller, or
Mhm.
the what do they call him? The CRISPR's awesome. Anyways, he's the one in charge of the game, the command control dude, the one who puts the games on, stuff like that. And ever since he did, it's more milsim fun. Whereas before,
What's up,
it was
Zach?
before it was just a big like another airsoft skirmish type game.
Mhm.
Before CRISPR before John Liu hired CRISPR to work for him, and it's been a fun ever since.
Well, there's a serious
any
question.
of the Lions Claw events in the southeast.
So, how many little people do you think you could take in a UFC style fight?
Who, me or you?
Well, you've
None.
got the big
Zero.
screen.
Zero. I'm at the wrong height for the little people.
The
them
wrong
headbutts- Them headbutts, man, forget it.
Merry Christmas, Zach. Zach's one of my buddy dog handlers from up here. He lives down in Florida now.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's
Big
cool.
airsofter.
The stream's doing good. Yeah, Mark's not here, and we're getting more names I haven't seen before.
Hey,
Oh,
it was literally just
Leonard
saying,
Skinner,
hey,
teacher
we're getting
from
more people in the stream since
Leonard
Mark's
Skinner
gone.
from Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's back. Look, they're all falling off.
Yeah.
First off, you can't see that. Second off, kiss my ass. Thirdly, I couldn't hear
Mark your
anything that you
spot.
talked
You're all
about.
ass.
So did you talk about how much fun you had at the mall, or were you just bad mouthing me the entire time?
No, not the entire time. Just
A
about
healthy
90% of the
mix.
time. The rest was all good.
Who's ringing bells? Someone's ringing bells.
Yeah, we did a count, and I'll give you the total count at the end after you're done talking.
Jackass. All right, so I'm gonna attempt to show video now.
That wasn't an eye, so I can't count that one.
Half point.
Half point? Yeah, I can do half sticks. Yeah, the half sticks.
I saw the tinnitus from the dogs barkings over the years, right, Zach? Bee.
Wait, I was at the hospital today. I heard that tone.
But it got better.
Y'all suck. That's all I
What?
gotta say.
What
Well,
do we
you're
do?
back. We're waiting for you to talk. Otherwise, we continue to talk.
He was talking, fairly well. I asked him some questions. You got to poop?
I got
Look, you got to poop. You got to poop?
I got asked how many many little people
Read the
you
book.
take in a UFC fight.
And he said 0. I mean, like, come on, dude. At least one. Come on.
All it would take was one to headbutt me in the wrong place, and I'd be down.
Just get a stick and move. Stick and move.
I'm old. I don't move, stick, and move.
Yeah, he does. He barely moves. Okay.
Pick them up and throw them. Yeetus, deletus.
Oh, these comments.
Same.
I'm sorry, I'm catching up on reading the comments too.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, Mark, is it really any different than when he is here? I mean, it's the same thing. I don't think it goes up or
Mark
down
ain't gonna
any.
ban me. I'm like, yeah, Mark ain't gonna
You
ban
know,
me. The reason he still has the show is because of me.
That is definitely not true. All right, let's see if we all can see this.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, that's bad.
No, no.
I'm good.
The first one? See, that's where
Waiting for Joker to go. Oh, my keys.
he fell on his keys.
Could you see the video at least?
Yes,
we saw
it actually played
Oh,
real
good.
smooth.
You looking at the ceiling, and we heard you say, "I
You
fell
didn't
on my
hiccup
keys."
once like it used to.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. That's good. All right, so we're gonna do it this way this time. So I'll just hide this and I'll just share the source from my computer. I'm not gonna ban him because you know what? I'll just keep throwing him all over the place because yeah, the format's screwy.
Brandon, I just saw Brandon's comment.
Wow.
You know, as much as this one talks trash, the reality is we are really good friends. And if I had to, in a heartbeat, if I said, "Hey, man, I really need some help," he'd be the first one to be like, "Where are we going?" That would be the second
That's only
one.
because I like helping the needy.
Me? I'd be the second one.
Yeah, I'd call him first because he has more resources. No offense.
I was gonna say, who was the one you called and picked you up from freaking Orlando and like drove you to Miami?
Yeah, but hold on a second. I did call him first.
It's like, all right.
And he said no.
It's
And he said
like
no,
a
so you called me.
Actually,
it's like a Liam Neeson Taken scenario. I'm calling Weiner and Skiddles.
Well, there's a true reality to all of it. Don't get offended. It's just that he actually has a
You can
house
get
and you
offended. You're
don't.
welcome to get offended.
No, but it was the hierarchy of like, well, I'd call Weiner first because he'd do something. I'm like, who was the one?
No. I said he has more resources. There's a difference. Because even if he couldn't do it himself, he might just be like, here's money. Do it that way.
That's probably gonna be his first bet. Like, here's $100. Help yourself.
Here, jump on an Uber. Get home. I don't want you coming to my house.
Where do you get one of these shirts, Michael? You can get that. You can get that from Amazon, man.
Your dad is just hosing you tonight.
I know.
Yeah.
He's so rude.
She got
Wow.
strong hands.
By the
using
way,
card art.
he sent me a text of the cards you guys got him.
Is that what?
The white card.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
We
I have one
definitely
on my
can't say that.
headboard of my truck.
Oh, Michael, that's at Ed's Big and Tall.
Emphasis on big.
Goodwill.
This asshole got me a 3X and I was swimming in it, man. Like legit. I could have jumped off the building and it would have been a parachute.
That would have been a good thing.
Well-
Not my house. Oh my god.
You got to ride in Skiddles' house.
If things get bad, just
I
don't.
bet you could find everything you could need in the house in her car.
So moving on, the trifecta, which
Here for a shirt
Skittles
off
and
the
I
back.
could talk about. This one is so what we do is as a team, as good team building exercise. A lot of times we do is either do a bifecta or a trifecta. We had 3 fields or 2 fields in 3 states in 3 days. Bifecta was two fields in 2 states. We went to SS Airsoft, then we went to Battalion. We went to SS Airsoft. That one's bittersweet because unfortunately that field is no longer open where it was, and that was.
I don't even have to. Keep going, Mark. You're good tonight.
One to grow on.
So
that's good stuff right there, man.
There's a worse one.
Oh God. You guys are so lucky we don't play hardcore mode either on Modern Warfare because I'd be killing myself real quick by shooting you all over and over again.
Oof, that was rough. That was a bad one.
No, it's what happens after you shoot them too many times in Modern Warfare and hardcore. You start
What do you
dying
use,
instead
Augie?
of them.
No, I was talking about Brandon's last comment.
Oh, yeah, with that. So let's see here.
Happy New Year, Augie.
Yes, Happy New Year's.
This was actually a video that Emma took at Battalion. So we're talking a little bit about
Were
SS.
you sliding
SS
into a wall there too?
No, shut the hell up. So SS Airsoft was our. The fuck?
Rattler, we got to talk about these bifectas and trifectas. I don't know if your team does them, but I think it's illegal. Sounds messy.
Anyways, SS Airsoft was the best themed field I've ever been to, hands down. The amount of work
That's
that
funny
Steve.
that you should go there and they shut down shortly after that.
I've been going there for 3 years. You can kiss my ass, sir.
What's this with hostility? Kissing your ass or something?
Started
Is
as-
a new tattoo or something?
That's why.
It says wow.
You two should not hang out. No. Anyways, SS had one of the best themes. It was really awesome, even though it was a small field. Now, in comparison, Battalion has no theme, and it's really huge. And then
That's not what she said.
Who?
That it's really huge.
The video is black,
Yep.
I'm gonna try.
like your soul. Anyway,
Yeah, like. Oh God! Why is the video now messing up? God.
really as dark as these comments. Good grief.
Yeah, I know. They're really bad.
Rattler's got to be careful. He might keel over. He's laughing so hard.
You bring the gas up in the matches.
It's in that way, Edward.
Demonetized Eminem.
At
Oh,
least
Mr.
they don't
Bieber.
demonetize for like viewer comments.
You come on, touch
You
my
two,
comments.
don't push it.
Push what?
Yeah, you guys figure out which two I'm talking about.
Those two?
Yeah, those two in particular.
When have I ever said anything to get you demonetized?
I'm a perfect little angel.
No, but I don't say the things they say.
No. And she's not
No,
an
she
angel
just,
either.
She just says that other
No.
I
word.
can't help it. I
popped
just
out of
She's
have to
nowhere.
read out
instigator.
loud.
She is certainly the
We
instigator.
talk about
All
that
right.
little
Yes.
pesky little animal that likes to, make dams everywhere.
Le beaver.
Here, I'll solve the problem for y'all. There we go. That solves the problem for a little bit at least until he figures it out. So, so when you went on the bifector run, what'd you like about those fields? What did you like about the trip there, Skiddles?
I mean, it was definitely fun. That was, I think, who went with us? I know it was me,
Che,
Tinker. Was it just you, me, Che, and Tinker?
Didn't Alan come too? I feel like Alan came with us.
He didn't drive with us though. If he was there, regardless,
It was a fun time.
it was a very fun time. It was very fun. That was the first time all of us in the car together. Wow. Oh, okay. Those comments. Anyway, you can kick my father.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
No.
We're not saying it.
No.
Wait, why is the NSA now following me on TikTok and YouTube and everything? Why is the NSA following me, Mark? Why is the FBI following me, Mark? What the Mark? Anyways.
Oh, he
Yeah,
looks
no,
like
it
a
was-
haggis.
Honestly, it was great just getting to
Why is
play
Mark
with
changing
everyone.
his
I
pronouns,
had
Mark?
never been to SS. I did enjoy the field. The only thing that I found, I like their theme. I like the way that they run the safety briefs is really quick. The only thing that I did not like was how dark it was in there because it's really hard to tell who and what you're shooting. There's a lot of team killing going on, so that part sucked. But overall, their shop was great. The theme was by far the best I'd been to. And then Battalion was a great time. I mean, we always have fun there. That was, it's a really big field. So it's definitely very different for indoor because it's very, very big for an indoor field.
It's huge for an indoor field. And
Yeah.
and the funny thing was like that there's two different mentalities when it comes to player bases between battalion and SS. I'm not going to trash one field over another, but one certainly did not want to go through and deal with the behaviors and all that. The other one was like, show me your video. We want to deal with it. So, yeah.
Yes. I do agree. And it was a little bit evident at the field of that too. But overall, people cheat. People are going to cheat. I mean, that's why you give them a few extra pops and you kind of hope for the best on that front. But
the video I want to play, it's funny because it's you just like, it's the guy that was running and you're just like, pop, 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 and you're just like, and then you just see your hand come up like this and then like, what? Did you all see this? Because I saw this.
I think it's the one you posted on TikTok. Now, he did call his hit after this. It just
after 10 shots later.
Yeah,
and after he shot 4 guys.
I think in all honesty, I think
the kid got hit 4 guys.
I think in all honesty, the kid got running and just like it didn't.
You are such a sweetheart, giving people the benefit of the doubt.
He did. I mean, in the moment, because I didn't think he called it until I saw him on the other side of the bin. I was like, "There's no way you didn't call that."
Yeah, he was still being shot and he was still shooting, and he should have stopped. But that's what they do. So,
yeah. I mean, it was pretty impressive though. I was honestly happier about me shooting him that much.
Yeah, you got him like 5 or 6 times. It was great.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll bring the ladies back on here, giving people an actual chance to talk. Next we have Clash of Titans.
I'm not muted anymore.
That's another one you went to, Skiddles, and that was where you made the biggest mistake of your life, which is becoming friends with Sebastian.
Yes, that is where we met.
I think, Weiner, you were there too, right? At Clash of Titans.
Dare we tell the story about?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to go well.
All right.
That was another fun event. It was that one was at Immokalee at the Force Center.
Hendry County Correction Center.
I think that was the first time that I met Greg too.
I think it was.
I think I'd seen him.
That's right, because that's when you and your dad first got into it.
It's easy to overlook
Got
it.
into airsoft.
Yep, my dad had never come to an event, and I drug him out to that because it was literally 30 minutes from my house.
I don't know, Mark. Go ahead and ask Brandon. You can
I'm
stop
not
that.
muted anymore. I don't have to do that.
Yeah, you haven't been muted because now you actually can talk about an event, sir. We're giving people an opportunity to talk about it.
Well, we got plenty of events to talk about.
Clash of Titans was one of the ones though where we really had to talk about. I think that's one of the first times we talked about using tagging rounds as anti-personnel and how that should be. Come on down, Michael. I'll cook you a steak. The tag, because that's when Moose, I think he was 14 or 15 at the time, took a tag shell right to his face.
Ooh.
It blew his eye pro apart.
I met this weekend.
That kid that was, he was like this.
This back then.
This year. And now he's like this. Yeah. Yep. I was like,
all the steroids and chicken.
I legit thought it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, because that would make sense. That boy spurted. I don't know what miracle grow his mother was giving him, but oh my God. Yeah, right on the range nose.
My godson, yeah.
That kid grew like legit age. I went back and I was like, oh, that's when he took the hit. Oh my God, that was January of this year. We're
getting Rattler's team randomly tested for performance enhancing steroids before North versus South. Oh no, Cannonball Run, excuse me.
We had a lot of fun with the truck. This one down here was being a little bit ruthless on the back of the gun. Of the gun.
Hey.
We talking about Serious Viking or Stonebreaker?
We're talking about how she went like.
Oh, North versus South. I mean,
Clash
of the Titans.
Yeah.
Listen,
that was my first. Yeah.
You gave me an LMG on a truck and expect me not to shoot.
Yes, airsoft cruise. Pew pew at sea.
Well, also, I would just like to say that gun
did
not feed the hottest at that event.
Nope.
Okay. half the time that people thought I was just like
All right, Alex.
unloading on them, it was dry fire. So
Weiner has a pill for that too.
Wow.
I've just been neutered for that. I dry fire.
Alex, that's
Alex, we ain't to the bed bugs yet.
100%
yeah.
juice, no pulp.
I don't know if we're gonna get to them with how slow we're going with these. Oh look, this
Come on,
video
Skiddles.
might actually play.
Skiddles, light them fuckers up right now.
Oh. Yeah, that's like that game I was
Light 'em up,
mad
light 'em
at.
up.
I had the helicopter.
They did.
Now Skiddles is shooting from the top, and then Brainer is shooting across me. So the two of them are just lighting players up because they had no anti-tank.
He didn't shoot out a mirror?
No, that's you, sir.
That's a wiener thing.
Did you take Brainerd in the front seat? It's a big dude.
How did you get in the front sheet? That's
Brainer
right.
wanted to have fun.
Just
So
saying.
he said,
Because brainers just want to have fun.
Imagine him sitting there.
No, that was such a fun event with him, honestly. Like, that was a great trip. with people.
Start shooting.
I had to turn the volume down so we could actually hear ourselves talking about this.
Wait, did you take me prisoner one time?
This was the event where you
No, you were
held the
drunk.
grenade
Yes, I
up.
did.
Yeah. You
Yes.
guys came up and took me prisoner. Yep. You opened fire on the what was I driving? U-Haul.
The U-Haul truck,
Yeah,
the tan
U-Haul.
U-Haul.
Yeah, I was hauling troops.
That you had to admit though, that one was pretty hilarious.
It was
So
yes.
he comes up and he drops off these this group of people, literally right in front of us, and we come out of the woodwork and we just murk all. And these kids, they're running away from us, and they're running full steam and get back into the safety of the truck. And then of course Weiner gets out. We shoot Weiner, both like twice, and then we actually took you prisoner once because we're like, we're not gonna let you reinforce them. Screw that nonsense.
Well, they said Weiner can't drive kids around in a van anymore.
Wiener, is that the event that I met you at?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
I was going to say, I think that's the event that literally,
and your
like,
dad too.
the whole cast and crew met. Like, the whole scene was set.
Was it the candy or the
Yeah, 'cause
chloroform
then
teddy
the
bear that
cruise
got
was
you?
after that. The first few QNC cruise was after that. And then you became famous.
No.
Stop that.
No, but
That's the warning.
how me and Seb became friends does not look good for my OF stories here.
Hey Gabe, how you doing?
Hey, how's there green tickets left?
Evidently, there's fight tickets left, and it's Gabe from MK Airsoft calling while I'm doing
Hey,
my
Gabe.
live stream, sir.
Hey, Gabe.
Oh shit!
Hi, Gabe.
I saw
Hey, Gabe.
Sal on the Facebook page, and he said there will be no more tickets released for green. It's sold out. That was
It must have just sold out then.
Are you sure? Did you check?
Justin said that there was fight tickets still available.
I checked within the last 2 days, and it was still showing fight tickets on the main website.
And there was zero green.
Okay.
It may be gone now.
You're not dropping new ones, but
Tyler McKellar says hi, Gabe, but we're gonna go back to the stream, and I'll call you tomorrow.
all right, man. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye bye.
What event is that for?
Bone Crusher.
That's
Bone
Bone
Crusher.
Crusher.
I'll figure one out. I'll get one.
So Clash of Titans, that was a lot of fun. It had a set of issues, but what event
We
doesn't?
all had fun. We all had fun though.
We had a
Make
blast.
difference. When we're all together. Yep. When the whole group is together.
Speaking of Bone Crusher, the Bone Strike was a couple weeks later. Bone Crusher was this year.
No.
Yes, it was. It was 2 weeks after.
It was still Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher.
It was
Bone Crusher and Bone Strike. They're two different events, but
Yeah.
the same.
same
The
location.
same events.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Bone Strike.
So
This year was Bone
13.
Crusher.
Yeah. Last year was
Yeah.
Bone Crusher too.
yeah, it was Bone Crusher. I just haven't marked in here wrong.
Yeah, because Bone Strike was the one before that, and that was at the first time at Milledgeville. This will be the third time at Milledgeville coming up.
I'm really looking
Hold
forward to
on.
this.
I will be right back.
Forehead, yay!
Forehead.
So I love Bone Crusher. This is a great one. It's in Milledgeville, Georgia. We had a blast there. That's the one where I fell into a grave. That's where
There's that I again. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Fell into a grave. I fell into a grave. Write it down.
It's an awesome town altogether. Like when you're
Yeah,
off
whole
the
town.
field.
Yeah, the people loved us. We were there.
Yeah, going out to eat and like all the restaurants that was available, stuff like that. Awesome little town.
This guy, look at this guy. Can you see him? Whoop, can't see him.
Get
There he is.
that!
Yeah.
No,
You see
no!
nothing. Oh, we don't want to see your belly. Oh my
No,
god.
look at the dog back there.
Oh,
Look at Blue.
Oh, Jesus,
He's like-
it's a dog. Okay.
I'm sucking it in, okay?
God,
You're doing a piss poor job, sir.
the fact that
Nobody
stomach
sees
was
that.
blocking a whole dog.
It's a 5-head.
Oh, that was terrifying. I thought something else was about to pop out.
Yeah, so they warned us at Bone Crusher. Hey guys, we found a cemetery up there. Watch out.
Yeah.
If you see metal tabs on a pole, you're in the cemetery. Get out. We're like, okay, cool. Greenside was up on what we call Mount Doom. It was a sheer cliff to go up you had to go down to go up the other side. And it was like what, 60 feet up? Something like that?
It was.
It was.
Justin,
The hell happened?
you
I don't
fell
know.
into the void.
You fell
Yeah.
into the void for sure.
I guess. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Oh, it was a hell of a climb going up that damn thing. But it was an awesome AO though.
We had a blast there.
Fantastic firefights all the way through. The night game was a trip. We had the guys that ran with me on Chaos Company when we went sneaking around through the woods. We had a blast. Brad, if he's still in here, one of my boys running with me.
Captain Beaver.
In that dang that last firefight on Sunday before Index. Oh man.
That was you want to talk about
Oh, that firefight. Yep.
Dude.
my gun went down or was in the process of going down.
Oh,
so
shut up.
here's me.
We took care of it for you. We didn't need you.
Oh, the hell you didn't, because you guys got overrun just as I was able to get it working again and then crank a full inside of Mary.
The last firefight, we were holding Wendy off from all those guys in the back there.
No, I'm talking about the guy. Well, yeah, you guys were holding out Wednesday, but on Mary, they pushed inside from the basement.
Oh, it wasn't worried about Mary. We held Wendy all the whole
No,
time.
we were up that door on Wendy.
Yeah, that doorway kept them from
Oh
coming in.
man.
There was just bodies stacked up.
we were taking
We're
guns
stacking
off of dead bodies.
And we were taking mags off of dead bodies.
Taking mags, taking frags off of them, throwing them out the door.
I was sitting there cranking my own and getting it filled up, and I was like, finally, I got the gun to work, and I snap up just to see 3 guys come running in, and everybody around me has red lights on. All of a sudden, here I pop up like, whack, 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 whack. It was
I'm going to put a star beside that one eye.
You did the same thing.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
You say the same thing. I identify, if you could actually keep up with me, we'd have more wheeze, okay? But Justin.
Jesus, child.
What the hell is that?
That's called cookies.
That looks like cookies.
Looks like a butt-shaped cookie.
It does.
She's got the 21-year-old metabolism.
Yes,
I don't even want to talk about the amount of sugar I've eaten over the past 2 days. It's bad.
Yeah, we just get diabetes. We can't do that anymore. For
go
everybody else in the channel.
What do you mean?
Goes. I'm gonna give you some of my guys. I'm gonna give you some of my guys. I'm gonna have you guys go take Lydia. And we're like, okay, cool. So we took Lydia. We then pushed inside the building and took 3 other objectives and pushed Tan out of like multiple areas of the AO. We come back. I don't think we come back to respawn.
It was fantastic for me having to call touchdown for each objective to Imperial 6, like every 5 minutes, like confirming touchdown, Wendy, confirming touchdown, whatever, so on and so forth.
And then we finally come back and they're like, where the hell have you been? We didn't come back at all the first Evo. We were able to stay alive and stay into it with the medic revives, like the medic refreshing and all that, over at Mary up until the end of the first Evo. And then second Evo, where you had to start on that goddamn hill.
Chaos pushed so far beyond what our objectives was, but we still held our objective because it was real close to their AA, so we had to keep an element there. But we were able to break off into like different groups and just kind of push through and do chaos shit. I think me and Weiner ran into Freddie Imperial 6 way on the opposite side, which was where supposed to most of the like SF and like airborne units. Like, hell, y'all doing over here? Like, hell, I don't know,
We
man.
have everything else.
Just, like everything else is captured, and we just walked up a mountain and we ended up in a cemetery, and I got lost. And Weiner said he's hungry and wants a sandwich, so we just figured we'd come over here and shoot some tan. Hey,
Dude, when I fell into the grave, that was the second eval. When we slid down the sheer embankment, Gabe was with me. That crap was
What
intense.
event are you talking about right now?
Bone Crusher.
again, bone crusher still.
Okay, I'm back.
Keep up. I mean, you
We
gotta keep up.
slid down, had to
I'm
go
cooking
across.
now.
That spawn location was really horrible for us. It was a pain in the ass. And
I
literally,
like the fight that it gave us. I will say it was unique.
well, we gave a fight, all right.
Oh yeah,
To a whole bunch of people's ankles, legs, knees, backs. The one dude that went running down the hill without his eye pro because he forgot it.
oh yeah, that
Then
guy.
had to go back up.
I will say our boy Kevin that was running as my XO was lobbing them freaking them fate rounds on tan, just like clearing them out. I'm like, dude, save some for everybody else.
And the one guy that kept telling me, you can't reach across there. My sniper can't reach. And here's me. Dot. Hit. I was like, you aim up, homie. You don't aim down.
Gotta
Watch
lob
where
it.
your BBs go. You gotta lob it. Anybody else have any other words on Bone Crusher 2023 before we move on?
Great event.
Nope.
Can't wait to
Climbed
go
that
back to that
mountain
AU
up and
again.
back. Climbed that hill twice.
Yes,
And then-
we saw it. I witnessed you
survived.
climbing the hill.
I witnessed you too.
That's right.
We survived.
That's
You
because
saw me climb up that hill and go.
No, I didn't. No,
That's because I was at the bottom of the hill going, all right, come on, Weiner. Come on.
And then we walked into hollow
Yeah.
ground.
Weiner walked up. He's like, uppies.
And you were like, fuck that. Bring the crane.
I'm like, listen, you bastard, I'm carrying a saw. I'm not picking you up.
I wasn't at
It's like,
It was
Okay.
funnier. It was funnier to see your face when we realized we were walking on graves.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that,
You look down.
my
those are markers. I'm like,
Oh,
my
crap, there's
ankle,
one. There's one.
my ankle, my leg sank down to my knee. I'm sorry, whoever's head I'm stepping on right now.
Oh, see, you gave a corpse a foot job. That's nasty.
Oh.
He was sucking my toes.
Oh.
ew. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Haunted AOs.
Mark, maybe that's why you have so many issues with ghosts and stuff. It's because you did that.
I didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't marked off.
It's never on purpose. It's never on purpose.
There's not even this. It was not on purpose. I didn't know we were in a grave
Because it
until I
didn't-
fell in one.
I didn't know where the grave was.
That's because you didn't
I
let him
fell
finish.
in.
Bone Crusher virgin. Any pointers? Yeah, wear a chastity belt.
That's awful.
The
Heck,
foot
let's have
just
'em.
slipped on in there.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Mark, did you hear that?
I heard
It wasn't us for once.
it.
Good old ectoplasm bukkake there.
Jason,
Right.
oh my god.
So I will
Mine did
say
good.
there is one event that had me. Yes, kid. Could I? Oh, since you're standing here, I can use a refill. Thank you.
Say please.
Wow.
It's sensuous.
Yeah, that's her fault. She came in here. Yeah, there was one event that we went to that probably was the best time that we all had riding around in the gun truck.
You're skipping ahead. You're skipping ahead.
Camera.
Because this is the part. This is the only part that matters.
Are you done?
Come on!
That's where all the time you shot me in the head.
It's a way to fucking.
Can I get you again?
You lit up Sarah and.
Your hand misses the shot.
Wait.
The shot
Back
from
in
around
this
the
fucking
world.
truck right now! Goddamn
No,
ass back
God.
in this fucking truck right now! Goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now! Goddamn ass back in this fucking truck right now!
Who's over there?
Damn,
moved
mob
back.
voice.
Get in the truck.
Everybody else couldn't look over there. They were like,
Wait, hold on.
Don't look at me. I
know you didn't.
Back of the head.
I did shoot him for you.
No.
Emma. Where'd I get you?
yep.
Oh,
We called this
Mr. Cameron
the
got a
Great
forehead.
Skittles Battle, right? Yeah. This was the Great Skittles
Yeah.
Battle. And
So
it
proud.
started.
so proud of herself.
Oh, no. This.
It honestly, it was started over bags of Skittles. It started with Weiner and Seb hitting each other with the
Jesus
grenade
Christ!
launcher
Don't fucking think.
and then I started joining them, and then it just got worse.
Hey, bitch! Ow, fucker!
Oh God.
That's when Seb shot me, and I'm sitting there. That was the end. That was it. War was on. Mark
Oh,
stops the truck.
Ugh.
Don't do it again. Don't do it again because I swear to fucking God.
He smacked his head on the side of the truck.
You deserve that so bad. He fucking.
Also, can we just talk about? I was on 1 hour of sleep from driving to Marco Island to South Carolina at this event,
Cause.
and I was wet and had been kicked out of the truck because it was raining.
Fucking shooting of the people in the back of
remember
the
that.
fucking truck.
You were hiding
Don't get
underneath the
hit. You know
tailgate of
what?
the truck.
I laid under the tailgate of the truck because no one would give up their seat in that truck. I was supposed to be shooting. I still haven't seen that picture. I want that picture.
I'll get it for you. I got it. I took it.
So I was in a mood. I was not happy.
Oh, you were in a mood, all right.
Oh yeah.
I know you heard it, Jason.
The Great Skittles Battle is actually 7 parts long.
Moist.
That's how long
My
it
favorite
was.
one is she's collateral damage.
Not collateral damage. Well, the best thing was that it was Seb's fault that I got shot to hell and back because all he had to do was close the back door. But what did he do?
Jason.
What did he do? Left it open. So Weiner's full autoing and it's going straight into the passenger seat. And who's sitting on the floor of the passenger seat? Screaming, holding on for dear life next to Sarah? Me.
Yeah, but you two, I have the other video. I have your video where you two were colluding to shoot him when he went out of the truck. So
A bag of Skittles. We were all. Can we just say
All
we
of
were
you.
all already dead? We were
all of
dead.
you, all of you. Yeah, we were. But you know what else happened at that
I want
point
part of
too? Which was like probably one of the best things that we did. Hold on.
Come here, shoot. Right here.
Wiener's gonna love this one, especially since Jason Tom's sitting here right now.
This was gorgeous.
Oh yes, my favorite kill of all time.
No, right in front. Right in front. Right in front.
We're out of there.
Shoot him.
That is all of Dark
The
Horse
guy-
6 getting murked from the rear.
Got them all?
Yep.
Did I get that many kills?
Yes, you just did.
No, I didn't.
Shoot him.
Did I get you, Steve?
No.
I got it first. We're dead.
Yeah,
We took out all the Dark Horses.
we took out all of Dark Horse 6. It was
Maybe
great.
Not all, yeah, because Steve got hit too.
He got hit in the first round. He probably didn't feel it smack his back.
That's what it was.
Yeah. And even still, as he's shooting him, like Steve Tom's like throwing a grenade.
79%. Every one of you went down and took a knee.
Yeah.
You all did.
We had stragglers.
Yeah, where?
We also shot some Skittles up to them when they're up in the Jock building, sharing a little bit. So that was Stonebreaker.
Milk.
You're gonna be. Why are you gonna go to sleep? Now, right after that, the
We've skipped events now. I want to just say we have jumped.
which events have we skipped?
Where are we at now?
The cruise.
Yeah, we didn't talk about.
Oh yeah, we did skip through. Yeah, we did. You know why? Because I don't have any clips of the cruise. That's why I'm in. You know, I probably should go back to the main file.
You don't have video. We have like 5.2 million.
I don't have clips prepared of the cruise. I have videos of the cruise and the stuff that was there, just not things. So then,
I was not prepared.
I was prepared. Mom's bringing some meatloaf there, Wiener.
What's that?
Your mom's bringing you meatloaf.
Hey, I'm on live, by the way. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Right
Robert, I got
Right
your
here.
preparation H came in.
So, Pew Pew at Sea won the maiden voyage. There was a small event. There was 12 of us there. It was on the Carnival Conquest. We'll never make that goddamn mistake again. And we literally had a blast. The idea there, I didn't say the idea came up.
I
Yeah, but I didn't use an I statement, which is what you're writing down
I
there.
didn't use. Oh, there we go again.
Oh. You negated the point.
Jackass. Yeah, he did. But the idea for the
Come on,
event came up.
Rappy.
He didn't say I.
If we can hang out without having all the drama and everything associated with or all the chaos of having to do an event and not hanging out and having a good time, to sit down and get a chance to actually get to know your fellow airsofters. And we learned
you really want to?
Yes, actually, because you learn a lot about people when you're on a ship in the middle of the sea, especially this one right here on how conniving she is. You also know that Sarah will walk straight towards anything shiny and pretty, even if there's a door in the way.
Yep.
So we got on that ship. First thing we did, Sarah and I, we were able to go to our rooms early because we had a suite. So we go inside, we put our stuff down. As soon as she goes to grab the bulkhead door, the handle comes off in her hand. The handles that are right there. We drop our stuff off. We grab our bottle of champagne. We go back downstairs and we meet up with everybody else who's doing the stuff. We're on the main deck. People are flooding onto the ship. We're walking through. Now, Carnival Conquest has a cult following. And there's always a how do we say this particular phrase? We stood out like sore thumbs. So here's the 6 foot tall Amazon.
Joker.
The hell you say, sir? You're walking around asking for a. Well, that was because you gave it to me. One, but B.
Whoa!
You're sitting there going,
No mudslides. That ship sucked.
Sarah walks. She sees the jewelry. She goes, "Ooh, jewelry!" Bong! Right into the door, hard.
And what do you do?
I turn around and I see a whole bunch of black guys right there. They're all looking down, and I go, "White people, they lost it." Because she and her forehead, nose, and chin print stayed on the cruise for except for the last day. They cleaned it the last day because they're going back into port. But oh my god, that was hilarious. And the reason was they probably couldn't see because she's so damn tall, and all the women that worked there were like small little Asians. But it was funny. This one and Seb conspired with Sarah to waterboard me. That wasn't fun.
Very fun.
He's still breathing.
We got a chance to go walk through and see some really unique areas of the Bahamas.
Yes, we did. Yes,
Weiner and I had a fun ride back.
Yeah, you guys did that while me and Sarah.
Panel van.
Yeah, you had the local experience. We were like, let's go jet skiing, which was very fun. And we will be doing that again.
We were trying to get
we were Key West this time too.
Yeah. I could go jet skiing in Key West, but we were trying to make sure if we can actually play in the Bahamas.
Yep.
So
which was so very thoughtful of you. However, my jet ski ride was great.
Yeah, you lost your fake pit vipers.
No, they weren't mine. I threw stuff off and he
vipers.
lost his.
We found out that there was a max on how much you can get on the drink package, and we got really pissed off because they consolidated all the bars to 2 every single day.
Right.
So we realized up at the
mudslides.
Forward part of the ship, up by the little the bubble area we like to call it, that bar never had a line, and I kept grabbing everybody's room keys that had the drink package on it, walking up, getting 2 kamikazes, and just coming back and forth.
Kamikazes and white sangria.
I tipped that guy $50. And I said, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Let's keep them coming. Just make some more. And the guy's like, and they had all these college girls that are like, why does he get to go up before us? And the guy's like, and I go, here's how. I set the 50 down. And I go, let's keep them coming. I'll be right back. We maxed out my card, Sarah's card, and somebody else's card before they shut the bar down.
Damn.
Then this one, in her infinite wisdom, decides she's going to throw an orange off the front of the ship into the headwind, and it flies around and smacks some poor woman who's just trying to enjoy another bubble chair right smack in the face.
Can I just say my luck though? That okay. Context.
You're an awful person. That's terrible. You should.
I am.
You should feel bad.
I want to give context to how terrible of a person I am because this is even funnier. That was supposed to be shut down, and me and Seb went there. We're like, oh, they closed off our bubble chairs, and I went beep and hit the little zip line tape thing in front of it so that it came off. Gave it 45 minutes so people would walk in there. We'd been in there a while. There was only one other group of people sitting in those bubble chairs, and I managed to hit that one person off the whole deck.
That's talent. That was
talent. I honestly think that's a skill more than it is being terrible.
That poor woman was there with the Make a Wish Foundation, and you just smacked her in the head with an orange.
Boy, you seem like it. She was angry. She wasn't happy, and on top of that, Emma didn't even own up to it.
No,
Misty was like, "I got this. Yep. Let her come at me."
Queen.
And Misty's got what, like 6 inches on you and about 60 pounds.
Enough. I was scared. Let me tell you. I heard that yell and I was like, I'm hiding. Don't need to go over there.
It was great. This one also her and Seb realized how bad it was to hit me with the pillow in a pillow fight. Even though I said, don't do it. You're not going to like this. They got these small little pillows. I take the entire big round cushion that could fit 3 people on it, and I just boom, get the hell out of here.
And Seb in the process stepped on glass, which
Joker,
was even funny.
Michael's talking to you over here.
I'm not listening to Michael right now.
Come on, man, it's for the fans.
Sure I'm gonna get no. It's not for the fans.
Your dad even had fun on that cruise.
Yeah, he did. All right.
Is he going on this one too?
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys want, it's going to be the Celebrity Silhouette going out of Fort Lauderdale March 7th through the 11th. The group is taken, but you guys can still get cabins if you call up Celebrity and come join with us. It'll be a lot of fun. You're watching me at work. Nice. All right, moving right along. We're now into April, and we're at Syndicate 3. This was one of the events we put on. It was that second to last event at the prison, the Crescent Prison. The Syndicate games I always have a lot of fun with. Crescent.
I was out for 2 months there.
You were at that one though.
Not Syndicate 3.
No, he wasn't. And that's where I met Mini Dom and Echo 4. That's where I got introduced to all them. That was such a good event.
Merry Christmas, Garcia.
What up, Top?
Yeah, that one.
See you at Cannonball Run.
I love.
19th to 20th.
I love. Shut up, cleaner. I'm trying to get through this. We're only in April. Hope you get the hiccups. No, you got the hiccups last night, sir, and it was really funny trying to listen to you do call outs going over. Where are we going? Don't know what means. Is that A or B? So Syndicate 3, we have 3 factions. We have, actually technically 4. We have the DEA versus Cartel, which this one down here is going to be the DEA, the Cartel CO for this one, and he's going to be the DEA XO for Syndicate 4. We have we have an Op 4 team, and then we also have civilians going around. So for Syndicate 4, we're not going to have civilians for Syndicate 4.
I was not informed of this. I'm afraid.
Actually, you were, because you asked me multiple times, is Echo 4 coming up for that? It's like, no.
No, I said, is there a JTF mission? I didn't know that we weren't.
And I said no, and I'm not. I mean, if Echo 4 wants to come up, they can come up.
But I didn't know that meant no civilian faction. I still want to walk around and be a farmer and kind of dumb.
That's right, Tyler. That's right.
No, now you actually have to do work.
Rude. You're rude.
That's the one where people get to manhandle the hell out of me, and I keep yelling out my safe word, pineapple juice.
I tell you,
Grab him by the
we
taint
need
hairs.
to kill off Nikolai this time.
No.
Nikolai.
Dustin
No,
Nikolai.
you can kiss my ass, sir. People enjoy it. Now, there's a lot of people that see Nikolai and go, nope, and run away.
I've always wondered what I would do if I ever came in the position to like have to deal with you as Nikolai. And the only thing that I've ever come up with is that I would like try and make you give me a piggyback ride and be like, onward. Because that's the only thing.
He'll get tired eventually.
No, I don't. That's the thing. It's like I have Fat Man Strike for some reason. It's the last one. They made a mistake and they had one of the that was Scorched Earth. They put like a guy that weighs like 130 pounds on my left arm. And I was like, and I look over and I see this guy and I was like, he's going flying. So sure enough, when we got up to somebody that was like, had a weapon that I can grab, I swung him and he went, his feet were parallel. And I grabbed the gun. Now, the only thing that saved him was that dude was so fast to smack the mag out. And I was like, oh, yeah, you can't say, oh. And I was wrestled down to the ground. They got like 6 guys on me. And I just did the one, and then they jumped on. I was like, all right, yep, pineapple juice, I'm good. Because there's not 8 guys on my back. The Syndicate games are a hell of a lot of fun. If you guys haven't had a chance to go to one of those, check them out. And now we're using the skirmish system. It was also funny because the people at the McDonald's remembered me from the previous 2 Syndicate games where I showed up to McDonald's just to get my lunch, and I have a whole bunch of fake drugs and cash sitting on my dashboard.
That makes a memory.
And the lady's like, and I look, I was like, huh? And I see her. I was like, oh, that's just fake. No, she's probably gonna have to go tan because she's got to be with Grandpa Weiner and Seb and the rest of the team.
No. I will come hang out. If you, I'm very easy.
Be a trader for a little while.
Hey,
Cartel.
They have
Way more fun.
chairs. Unlike us at Geigerlands, we did not have chairs. They have chairs. I'll come hang out.
That was your own fault. You could have brought a chair with you.
No,
Instead of dragging around that damn dog.
That was Syndicate. Also,
that was not Syndicate. That was
you were right.
That was Geigerlands.
You are correct. And our chairs got stolen. And the way that I met Christian was by stealing his bed on accident because I stole his cot thinking it was a chair.
Oh,
and
you don't want that. You're going to catch something from that.
Yep. And I pulled his cot out by the fire, laid in it. And he comes up to me. He's like, are you in my bed right now? And I just owned it because I don't know who this guy is. And I'm like, yeah, I stole your bed thinking it was a chair. I don't want to haul it up 2 flights of stairs. So
it smells like ranch dressing and it's crunchy. You okay there, Joker?
That was great.
Was that eerily accurate?
That is eerily accurate. But you also...
Hey, Mark Ruby's Geritol's wearing off. You know?
There's bedtime.
I'm gonna go watch that. That's when Justin stepped up in a big way I said, hey man, I really need a CEO. Can you be CEO of the who were you CEO of? Cartel last time?
Cartel.
Yeah.
Mean Green, baby.
I love putting the cop in charge of all the bad guys. It was great.
Well, my team normally plays the bad guys anyway.
And then he lost his voice, which was even funnier.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was bad.
Like all of a sudden, like midday Saturday, it starts to go, and then Sunday he's like, and I was like, who the hell like Gozer in here? Jesus Christ.
It was great. I sounded like the Godfather when I was giving out orders to folks. Hey, come here. I just want you to go make them sleep with the fishes. You see that big fat man? I want you to punch him in the nipples. Hard.
So then, anybody else have any things they'd love to share about Syndicate 2?
The JTF mission was amazing.
Oh, Syndicate 2?
2 or 3?
3.
10 of 10.
Syndicate 3. Sorry, I'm looking at the next game, which is Thunderdome 2. Sorry.
Yeah, because Syndicate
10 of
2
10. JTF, loved it. Love screaming at people and scaring them and calling them very bad names.
Should we say should we start telling your dad what you were saying?
No, he already knows. Okay. But you'll get demonetized on stream
Oh yeah, definitely will.
Yeah. But essentially,
Not
we
your-
were
not your
prisoners,
stop.
and we told people
Yours are
very
lucky.
prison type things. We weren't nice.
Top, they were mine, not yours.
Ugh.
I
right.
enjoyed the AAO. That was my first time going there. That was awesome.
Is that the furthest that you've been for airsoft?
Yep. Furthest north I've been. That was an awesome event. Met a lot of cool guys. Tyler, Brian, Nick, my boys that were playing for TAN that time. They were very nice and bought me lunch at some point when we first got out there. Like, dude, I'm fucking starving. Like, we'll give you some Burger King. I was like, you're just trying to make me go to the bathroom, aren't you?
Hey, Bush
I like
Sniper, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I was gonna say I like how Bush Sniper describes himself.
But
I'm
no,
a small airsoft content creator.
He's only saying that because 3 of us ain't small on here.
exactly.
It's like extremes, large and then itty bitty.
We, in nautical terms, we displace a lot of water.
Some of us entire ocean.
Oh. But no, I mean, good time. Love the player base on green. Those guys that were playing for
Oh,
me
those
did
guys
a
up there are awesome. Yep.
fantastic job.
They're gonna be coming down. They're coming down to play down here. That's
Sweet.
probably gonna
And
be
then
on your side.
and then my guys over there on TAN, the COs and the guys that are in charge, Tyler, Nick, and Brian. Awesome time. I'm kind of medium.
A lot of them coming down from Cannonball Run, January 19th to 20th.
I'm
Black
gonna
Knight
get
Airsoft.
famous.
I'm a caboose.
But love the look of the place. Haunted as hell. Aside from that,
Super fun though.
super fun. Yes, absolutely.
Keeps it funsies, you know.
Yeah, funsies.
People
Yeah, you know.
noticed my patch was upside down on my hat.
Just a little ookies bookies.
Look,
That
look.
asshole's not calling his hits. He just merged into the wall. That asshole's making me go away.
You're like, hey, Bale, you gonna go down in the tunnels for that mission? I said, no.
Nope.
No.
I was
No, I'm
down
not.
there one time enough, and that hair stood up on the back of my neck, and I ain't been back since.
I hate going down to the cereal box room for very valid reasons. I don't like it down there.
Did you feel
I
like
know
you were molested or
exactly
something?
why you don't do haunted stuff. Keenan.
Syndicate 2, I was at the start of the second Evo where Tan had to come find me. There was glow sticks on the ground leading up to where I was at. The glow flicks were wavering and there was a presence. And all of a sudden you hear me saying to the mic because they were like, it was supposed to start. And I was like, start the goddamn game. Do the countdown now.
Next thing
The
heard over the
radio was
radio.
crackling.
Next
And they
thing
go,
heard
"Why?"
over the radio was pig squeals. Wee, wee.
So my light on my flashlight was dimming. It was a fresh battery I just put in. I was like, start the goddamn game now. Start the goddamn game now.
No, that literally the only thing I've ever dealt with in my life ever was Geyerlands 1. I had no flashlight because I put a flashlight on my gun and don't usually have a battery in it. And walked down into the hallway. Literally, I did not want to go down to the cereal box room, but I had no flashlight, didn't know my way around there, so I had to follow them. 2 separate ways to go. I'm at the back of one group. I'm watching behind us, looking to the door frame, and I see there, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a person, but I have no flashlight to look at it. And so I'm just waiting till they keep sweeping their flashlights to look at it. And I'm like, oh, it's my shadow. It's really big. It's a really big shadow. And then I start waving at it, trying to see if it's my shadow, and it just doesn't move. And it
Not my
wasn't a
shadow.
person. And
You're not gonna make it through the horror movie, Skiddles. I just want you to know that.
no, and then they're like, Emma, what are you doing back there? And I was like, coming. And I just
I learned enough in my walkthrough of the facility on Friday, walking through with Joker. I'm like, hey, who else is in here with us? He's like, nobody. I'm like,
The door that's shut. Yeah, that was great.
yeah.
Upstairs in the attic that's locked, and I'm the only one that has the key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit
I've
tries to get
never
fucking
experienced
snatched
any of
off my
that
damn my belt. I'm like, no, God. I'm like, all right, that's enough.
I've never been
I got
touched.
scratched.
The only thing I saw was that. I just saw that, and I know that it wasn't a shadow because it wasn't possible from where we were at. So
There's a video floating around for somebody that was at I think it was Syndicate 1, where where the cereal room is, shooting all the way down the end of the hall, not towards 5, but out towards 6. and is shooting at a silhouette. You see him on the side. The guy's shooting. He's like, "Call your fucking it!" And literally, the green beavers are going through. Next thing you know, it goes like that into the light and dissipates. And they're like, and we're like, "All right, well, that was fun."
And you wonder
all
why
I
I
remember
nuked an
is
entire
Syndicate
building for
1.
the Nikolai Tan mission.
was walking down that hallway.
I've seen aliens.
And
It's the
I
only
got-
way to be sure. Nuke it from
I
orbit.
just felt this breeze go like across the back of my neck type thing. And I wasn't in an area. It would have gone north to south, down the hallway if it would have been regular breeze. But it was just solid cement right there where I was walking through. And I'm like, I remember ducking and walking about 10 times faster towards the other end.
Nope.
There was Syndicate 2 though, where I was a mean man. Where Nikolai's hidey hole is, I was standing in a corner, right when they first come inside. So the way Nikolai's corner goes, it comes down the hall from the cereal room, or from the cafeteria, and it goes inside. And there's an entryway. There's a row of tool lockers, and then it goes into the other room, and that's actually Nikolai's hideout. And then that goes further back and into another cut. So I'm sitting in there, and 3 kids come down, and they're coming. The 4 of them were there, and I'm standing in the corner, like batched up against the corner. The guy walks in, and I just turn to the thing, and I go, because he didn't pan to the right at all. If he would have panned to the right, he would have seen me because I'm wearing a bright ass blue Hawaiian shirt. He pans over, and he doesn't look. He goes up to the door, so I just go, "Get out." It travels up, around, and it sounds like right in front of him. He freaks out, and he runs right out, right past the door. He goes, "There's something in there." One of the 4 is sensible. He's like, it's probably the HVT. He goes, "Dude, it was right in front of me. I'm looking at a corner. It's not there." Second brave soul decides to come in. He comes walking in. Same thing, because they're seeing the open door. They're not looking directly here because it's like the cabinets have a grate to it. So I just leave now into the corner. Holy shit! He runs into the door on his way out, and he's out there. And then the 4th guy's like, "Screw this! I'm just gonna nade him." So as soon as I hear him fiddling for something, I just come running. I go, "Whack, whack, whack." He goes, "I told you it was the HVT," and I started giggling. I ran back inside to the far end. They called it in. About 30 minutes later, they finally took me, and yeah, that was fun. Getting me back over to Tan.
We need holy hand grenades for that.
Yeah.
So let's move along, and we're now in May, and we had Thunderdome 2. So
Which
fun
I
fact,
made. That was the first one after my surgery. I made it.
That was the first one I made.
that one I didn't hurt myself. I didn't hurt myself that time. Well, all right, not
We believe you.
seriously. I may have twisted my ankle a little bit. My ankle was still sore from, a couple months prior. That ball is the ball that likes blood from me. So the one thing I did not like about that particular game was that they put the spawns in parallel to each other, and it made for really bad cutoff points. So that was like the only real problem I had
It was still
with that mall game. It was fun.
It was still an amazing game.
Weiner.
Huh?
Move your
I said
microwave
you're
a little
hearing
bit more.
yourself breathe. It's not me.
It's not me. I'm literally watching your mic. I'm literally watching your temperature, your thing go up. So nice try.
Watching what?
I'm watching his signal on his
Oh, okay.
thing go up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but Thunderdome was fun. It was the second time that they had the cartel-based game there. And we were hauling a lot of stuff. We were doing some sneaky crap there. This one's like, I was like, "Hey, how come you didn't get a picture of me? You left me behind." I was like, "Bitch, you didn't keep up."
No, you kept dying every time I found you.
Oh.
I would
I was
find
walking
you,
back dead.
and you'd be dead. But we did that great sneak around up to the Sears, right?
Oh yeah, that was here. Let me. I have
Was I
it.
part of that? I think I was.
Yes, you were. All of us were there for that.
Not
No, Weiner wasn't there for our sneak around.
Yes, he
Yes.
was.
I was up there by the stairwell when we got upstairs on the second floor. I was right
Yes,
there.
but you weren't with the little group that went around.
Yep.
He
He
was
did.
there for the reach around.
He was.
Yep.
You're
I
here.
thought it
Hold on a
was
second.
you, me, or no, I thought it was Mark, me, Alan,
You guys went
and
through the rooms on the back there. I was like right.
Ruby, and he was there too.
oh, you were just further back.
Yes, I was there.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it now. I just had it here.
Why is it so freaking hot in here?
Wait.
Oh, that's the problem. Seriously?
Here it is. The Great Sears Flank.
Get lined up. Get ready? Ready? 3, 2.
They got so mad at this flank.
Yeah, they did because, especially those two right there, because they kept standing in the way. That was awesome.
There's me getting ballsy going way too close.
Sorry.
Now he shot the guy in the head on the ground.
Hit.
There's Booby.
Here, pull me back here. This is our Alamo.
This is our Alamo.
Yeah, we held this. I think this video's like, what is it, 10 minutes long or something like that?
That was fucking slick.
Yeah, we held that for a while.
Come here. Run, M, run. Cord.
Because it's more of the same. I don't want to sit here for like 5
Right.
minutes.
Get him up.
What's up, Tier?
Get him up.
Tyler?
Get him up.
Okay.
I think it's, hold on, this was, the only part that I had a problem with was right here.
What was it, black?
No, it's,
The grenade incident.
yeah. I'll do it like this so y'all can see.
Come on. The adrenaline is back there, dude. No, and that's fucked up, man.
That was like the only problem that I had the entire
How
time.
about getting my old lady into airsoft? Question being a woman on here. How would I go about getting my old lady into airsoft? She has to want to play and like doesn't mind getting shot.
That's a loaded question.
Oh, Weiner, how do we get you in airsoft?
I just left my bra at home. That's how I got in.
Honestly, probably your best bet is to start off
On a field day.
Yeah,
like a smaller field. Get her some nice. Well, that's the same thing. MA. Like I just went there, and then just like hoodie, layer up in a couple things, and hopefully, I would not recommend starting how I did it in an indoor field. I would start it in an outdoor field where you're not going to get shot as close, and then just kind of slowly.
You got thrown into the deep end.
She's got that mid
She got thrown into the deep end with
no minimum engagement distance, Miami airsoft, and I went in leggings. And let me tell you, I had a blast, no regrets. But I also have a very high pain tolerance. So.
Yes, she does. She hangs out with Seb.
The best thing that I would say that you could do is to take her to a field day that especially that you know the people there that are going to be cool, and to be understanding that she's a new player to airsoft.
BTA.
Well, it depends on where you're
My
at.
Tiger Airsoft's a good one, but
BTA.
I mean, I would definitely go on a day where you're not going to have the toxic people that are like, it's a woman, let's shoot 'em up, because that's a whole thing to do, for them, because some people are like that. Like the one guy that, like your first day, the one guy that tried to press you, and next thing you know, he realized how bad it was to go after. I'm going to go.
I don't think that was
girls.
my first day. I think a couple times in. It was the
It was that.
And all your dads and brothers showed up.
Oh yeah. It was the first day that you were at Miami
Turned into Tombstone.
Because I said, I don't even know you, but right now you're like my daughter. And because it was that one toxic asshole in the group of those guys that were from South Miami.
I actually don't remember this. What happened? Wait a minute.
He made a comment in Spanish that Tinker heard that he's going to go after you, and he did. He went after you, and after you put your hand up, he then shot you some more. So then he realized real fast what it's like to actually have a squad that protects you, because that Tinker went ham.
I think
Tinker went full
Ooga
ham.
booga mode.
Yeah. There's been a few times. I remember we were having that guy that would come up to me and Nikki that would get as close to us as possible. Like he knew where we were hanging out and would shoot us purposefully in the ass. Like he would get as close as possible and go poop and just we all had to hear. Yeah. That was another one I remember. But for the most part, it hasn't happened. It's the talking her into going.
All right, so talking her going, I have a solution for you. Say, hey, honey, please come out and try it once. And if you try it, you don't like it, I'll never ask you to come back out again.
That's essentially what happened to me.
And then also at the same time, try to see if there's some other ladies going, because it's always helpful for ladies to have other ladies to be there with, so they can realize that they're not going to be the only one. Because, look, the three of us on here will never know what it's like to be a woman up against somebody that's an aggressive male coming at them, shooting, yelling, screaming.
Stop looking at me.
Honestly, I mean,
you are an exception, Emma. Shut up. You can't even talk about this because you don't even have this on there. But this is one of the.
Don't care.
This is one of the biggest things that there was actually a discussion that we're having at dinner on Saturday with Greg. Yes. You guys were not paying attention. You guys were in your own little world.
We were making cookies.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, my ex-girlfriend who played, she actually hid behind me most of the time. We went out and played till she learned she liked shooting people. So I kind of protected her from getting shot up quite a few times. And as things progressed, she got better and better. Had no problem getting out there, going after it. So if you kind of play her protector for a while too, you could probably get her out there.
Yeah.
So she starts to realize how much fun it is to shoot people.
What town are you in? Because I'm pretty sure I could probably find you a field. So with that being said, let's move on to the next one, which is the fun one, Emma. Airsoft Palooza.
Love this event. Hated the drive. Love the event. Absolutely.
Well, you hated the drive for a separate reason.
Oh, that was the one where they all abandoned me for our game, right, Weiner?
Yeah, that's right. No, that's right. Yes, that's right.
You planned the same weekend.
See,
we called dibs first.
Afterwards, and you had to cancel on me. You got invited up there afterwards, after you knew about this event, and then you canceled on me.
That's what I had to cancel.
But I told
what
you to go
state
ahead
is that in?
It was good advertising. Texas. It was in Texas.
So
no. That ride was just like we are not driving to Texas again in one freaking day with everyone in the car because Emma, thinking we were gonna chit chat it up, left her headphones at home, and that was a dead silent car.
What part of Texas did y'all go to for that?
Houston.
Ugh. I've been to Dallas. That was a long enough ride for me.
No, so there was. It's United States. Gee, thank you. What state in the United States?
He fits in.
But that was amazing. That was my favorite airsoft field.
Muskegon, Michigan?
Michigan.
That's the only Muskegon I'm finding right now is Michigan.
It's in Michigan. That's what he said.
It's Michigan. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you're way up there, ain't you? Yeah, I think the only place that you're really going to have that's going to be anywhere near there, I'll look for you.
We'll look.
You can always move.
Or come to an event that's like a more beginner-friendly event.
Wow. Like the first one that popped up, permanently closed.
Well.
I mean, I would check to see if there's anything at Sherwood Forest. That's a great place to go. But the drive would have been fine if dynamics were different. But I have rules.
But it was just like, why didn't we put on music? Why didn't we watch a movie? Like there was just such dead silence.
Because there was
put on any DVDs for the kids in the back seat.
So I have a rule if we're going on long road trips, right? That you don't drink water before you leave, right? And you eat salty foods. Why? So you can retain water so you don't piss as much. So you can drive and not have to stop. Because every time you stop on a road trip, you're adding 20 to 30 minutes to the stop. No matter how fast the stop is, you're adding 20 to 30 minutes.
What are you just pissing the car?
Sir.
She's sitting right beside me. I'm not even doing that. Although what
there was
I will
also
do,
another female in this car.
Yeah.
Well, you put the two females in the back, you turn the mirror around, and you get one of them shiwi things.
Okay, I'm the only one privileged to ride shotgun because I actually stay awake with him. We learned that on the first ever road trip we took. I pulled an all-nighter with him so that he wasn't.
Put a divider up.
No, you know what I'm saying. The only time that like any sort of real things happened was when she fell asleep and I had like a gummy soda. She's sitting there like, and the gummy just went right into her mouth, and she's like, it was there for a solid minute too, and all of a sudden she's like, what? What the hell's this?
Oh, are we going to talk about the car insurance issue with that car?
No, the extra $1,000 that they charged me for that car.
That they tried to charge you for that car.
Yeah. So
wait, what?
Yeah, because I took it out of state, and I said specifically, I'm taking it out of state. I'm bringing it back. I don't give a shit. But so that's one of my rules. And if you come up to my house before we're about to leave and you start drinking 3 gallons of water, I'm gonna have a problem, and I'm not gonna be happy. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's fucking funny, and I'm gonna make you get a kidney infection because I am still not gonna stop and gonna make you hold it. Yeah, that happened more than once. But we got there. If you guys have not had a chance to go to High Ground Airsoft in Houston, Texas, it actually really is a nice field. It's an old Walmart. It's an e-bike outpost store.
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite indoor field of all time. But
no, right for as of now, you've not gone to the MK fields. You have not gone to the MK.
Okay, okay, I haven't, but
Airsoft Palooza. If you guys don't know, it's a one-day thing that e-bike throws on. It's a free event. You can buy a gift bag to go there. You get to play, go through, check out all the stuff. They have great giveaways. We live streamed the event. We got a chance to go running all over the place on there. They have a lot of 2-story structures. Like I said, it's an old Walmart that they converted. So
it's amazing.
That was really, it's
well,
really
we had a good time at our event, didn't we, Weiner?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Our event.
Sorry. If I have an opportunity to go live stream for an e-bike event or go to your event, and besides, as soon as I called you and told you about what was happening, the first thing you said, you got to go.
I did say that. I admit
He
it.
said before I even finished.
That's only because people said they weren't going to come to my event if you were there, so you had to go.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
we all know that's a lot of bullshit.
And I bribed
that
you
event,
with $2
the
of
after
Twinkies.
party?
That's right. It worked.
The after party was fired, which next year there was an after party for e-bike that we were at.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah, I know.
So we're going to be prepared. We're definitely going to be prepared next year.
You're gonna fly?
Hell, no, because we can't fly those Skiddles. We have too much shit we have to bring with us.
I can fly.
I have the job by myself.
Sure.
I won't do that to you.
Yes, you will.
No, she won't.
Carry Weiner.
I'll fly. Fuck that. my bladder can't last 20 minutes in a car. What are you talking about?
As long as you
Mark
promise
will
to let
actually
me
pay
have
me to
ox
fly
this
because of
time.
that.
Huh?
If I can have ox this time, we can do the road trip.
That's fine. I think the reason why we didn't have ox. No, ox. The ox cord so she can connect and play music.
How many hours was that in the car?
20. It was 20 hours.
Oh.
Oof.
Too many. And we're planning for an extra day this time. We're taking an extra day. We ain't doing
travel.
that crap
We are going to
again.
go. We're doing. We're going to go longer because we're going to go up to Nashville Airsoft.
Yeah, my freaking place. Next time I'm going, because I'm going to Nashville in February, I'm gonna go play there, give a review beforehand, because Nashville's my city. But
It's an awesome town.
What you guys do? Rent a van or one of the?
Yeah, we rented a van.
Okay.
And that was a mistake. Never in for economy and plan to go out of the state of Florida. It just will not work. They were threatening to repo the vehicle, the whole 9 yards. Even though I said specifically what I was doing with the vehicle. Yeah,
but they never did.
Yeah. So Airsoft Palooza, that was a hell of a lot of fun. Got a chance to hang out, see some cool stuff. That's where we found the skirmish system. So a lot of cool stuff came out. We got to see some new stuff that hit the market. So moving right along. Hey, look, we're now into June finally. Geiger Lands 2 we sort of touched on that a little bit. This was our Fallout themed event. That was a hell of a lot of fun. We brought the Ratties out to play. Christian was there.
Amazing.
We had 150 people running around acting as if they were in a post-apocalyptic world. It was a blast. It was back at the Crescent Prison. Loved it. We don't know where Geigerlands is going to be this year, but we're going to figure it out. Probably by the end of the month.
My favorite thing that I did during Geigerlands was this is how I met Grackles. I went down into the tunnels with my speaker playing creepy singing girl music where one of the bunkers was. And it was a little girl like singing. I went down there with my dad in Oakland, who was his first event.
Just how you get haunted, child. What? Why?
Oh no! It was I just left it. I knew where the bunker was. I walked up to the bunker, left it right there, and just messed with Grackles. I didn't know who this person was. Hella hard. Regardless, long story short, my dad ends up falling. It is his first he did an airsoft event like months before. It's his first actual out of state airsoft event. Falls, his gun switches into full auto, ends up popping Grackles in the face. So then I end up running up and being like, I'm so sorry, having a whole conversation, leaving our other teammate with them, and they won together. But I tormented poor Grackles with that music for a long time.
It was the great thing about Geigerlands is all the cool stuff that you can get away with and do there. Because the players really do drive the story. The only thing the admins there are for are two things. One, to make sure the game starts and ends, and then kicks off the end of day shenanigans in the last 20 minutes of each day, which is when the Ratties come out to play, and that's like in a gigantic infected game. One of the funny things was the Wasteland Call Girl.
That was amazing. There's
Sarah.
a video on my Instagram of Sarah and I. And you can see the comparison in height. I've got my Hawaiian, my rubber ducky ring on, and then Sarah in the Call Girl outfit.
And she was wearing like stitches, stilettos too, so she's even higher now.
Like 6'4".
She comes walking up to the truck. So normally,
save that for a minute. It's Christian related.
Hey, I just want to say while Mark's busy, we tried to duct tape him in the porta potty.
It didn't work.
You better use Gorilla Tape for that.
We tried, but we couldn't get it on fast enough. And when he opened the door, my dad face planted, but it was really funny.
I bashed that door open because I heard you all out there doing that. I was like, not today, Satan. Donkey kick.
It was very fun though.
So then moving forward, the very next month, or actually just a couple weeks later, 3 weeks later, Skiddles went to Arizona.
Yes. I've never talked about this.
I went through the footage.
Yeah.
That field is lacking.
Okay, so that field actually, the reason there's no footage is I went out there. I love their actual, their way of playing is they have they play specific game modes. So I went to iCore Airsoft in Arizona. Super cool people. Actually, it's a woman-owned field. So it's a lady that runs that whole place out there. Super cool. Her name's Huntress. They run, instead of doing a day pass, you go and you buy dog tags. So they're actual little plastic or metal tags. And so when you want to play a game, you drop your tag in the bucket and they're $5 a round. They're really cool. It's out in the middle of the desert. And they have set up stuff out there. That's the thing. It's very spread out. In the one field we were playing on that day, because it was forecasted to rain, there was nobody out there. So I played with a really small group of people and a bunch of their staff. So when they get low, their staff actually comes out and plays with them. The people there were amazing. And the really fun part was because the storm was coming, they'll just shoot and try and aim the BBs with the wind. And there are refs out there that are so good at it. They would see a kid running and be like, I got this. Point it straight out towards the wind. And sure enough, it would just whip around and whack a kid in the head.
Some shit I'd have wanted.
It was.
Come on, Angelina Jolie.
I want to go back. I would definitely. That field doesn't look like much because it's so spread out. But I had so much fun. We only got to play one round because of how bad the weather was. So I pretty much hung out with them the whole time. That field was way more fun to play on than I thought. I looked at it and thought this isn't gonna be a lot but then you get out there and you realize they have a lot of game modes and actual things to stand behind, and it was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Yes. Yeah. It's just running in the middle of the desert. I don't know if I think it would definitely be a lot more fun with a lot more people out there.
Can't I see though?
It's loud.
That gun sounds horrible.
Okay, that was one of their rentals. So, yeah. But the people out there were amazing. I definitely,
There's
you
the
can see
storm
the storm.
Like a tornado about to hit a trailer park.
No, it was bad. That's why they stopped. But they had this game, they had like a bunch of different blocks that were colored, and you had to run up, get those, bring them back to your home base, and the other people could like come steal yours. They had like 8 or 9 different game modes, and you could go on and see what games were scheduled for the day at what time. So if you didn't want to pay for a whole daily pass, you could come play that game and leave. And so it was actually it was a very different setup than I'd seen before. But there's the logs that we were collecting. But
by the way, she sound like, hold on, let's see if I can pull it up.
It's really windy. It was a really rough day out there.
She's breathing like I am.
It was a long run. That does not look as big as it was.
Sounds like she's moving really fast, but it doesn't look like she's moving fast.
It's such a big distance. You can't even tell on there like what a big field.
Little legs.
Trying.
But that's some of the cool things that one of my goals for 2024 is to go and visit more fields that I haven't been to this year. I'm talking outside the state of Florida. I want to travel to other fields and go out there and check some other stuff out. Stuff that none of us have been to. Not big in any paintball. Calm your tits there. Yeah.
I mean, there's people over here haven't been. Just saying.
I'm aware, but I want to try to hit up more stuff. I mean, one of the things I really want to do is I want to go all over to California, and I want to try SC Village.
That would be cool.
Where in California is that?
Southern California.
San Diego-ish area?
I don't know.
Because I have a house to stay at over there, so now I want to know. Because I just canceled my
Corona, California. And Chino.
She made a face.
I don't know. How far is that from San Diego?
I'm
But
looking
you get
at
the
it.
one with the little computer up there. I can't do anything on my phone.
It's south of San. It's north, way north.
Barf. Everything's expensive there.
I'm doing the mapping now. It's an hour and 41 minutes.
Oh, that's worth it though to have a place to stay.
I guess it just depends on what else is in the area. Let's see here. So the next one. So there was a huge gap in stuff this summer. So what I mean is that last year, 2022, it didn't matter how hot it was or anything else. We did not miss a single Wednesday at Miami Airsoft. Sometimes we paid two times in a week. So I stopped playing. I want to say it's here. I'm just going to go to it to make sure I'm right. Video.
Well, we did a lot of events this year. We did a lot of events.
Yeah. So 7/14 was the last time I was at Miami Airsoft. I didn't go back until October 18th. So
we don't have a lot going on now.
Well, we had 200 events during that time frame.
Yeah, we had a lot of events going on. We had a lot of stuff.
Well, you had your trip. The only thing we had was Yellow Dog incident in September 22nd at Yellow Dog Village, which that was a really awesome. That was an awesome event. People had a blast with it. A lot of people when they Yeah. You can talk as much shit as you want to, sir. You were having a blast watching the skirmish system in action. You're watching the two sides maneuver. Seb came out to be a really good RTO, which was surprising to everybody. Surprising.
I was dying elsewhere.
People were really concerned that that the infected were going to be overpowered and huge game changers, and it worked exactly as intended, especially in the last 20 minutes. We were still hunting players down at the very end. In fact, the last group of survivors were running for me, and I chucked, yes, you can write this one down, Weiner. I chucked a grenade right, and it exploded right into the center of them, killing them all. It was awesome. That was my best grenade I think I've ever thrown on the run.
It was deserved.
It was deserved.
It was a very I will actually want that. It was.
There was that's when Tony decided to take a header down some stairs and tore his bicep.
Oh yeah.
I wish that my dude. Okay, because understand I died and was tying my dogs on the top step, and all I see is a shadow come over me. If my GoPro was on, you would have seen him tumble.
You are such a bad content creator.
My GoPro kept dying. It was instant. You remember that whole day? I have nothing from Yellow Dog because the whole weekend, every time I turn it on, it would go beep, 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 and just turn off. No matter what I did.
You need batteries.
I replaced it 4 times, and it didn't matter.
That AO kicked everybody's ass, but it was still good for what it was, right? It was a good bringing out the Yellow Dog Fever game mode. People were like, "Oh man, maybe next time we can see this and that." And I was like, "We have some stuff planned. I mean, you guys didn't get to see everything because the numbers were low. We actually had held back a lot of the resources there. People having to find out exactly how to deal with it. People call them admin cheaters." And we were honestly telling people a lot. We were giving out way too many hints as to how to kill us. Having full conversations afterward, being like, "Do you notice this?" We were making it really obvious for people. Yeah. It was just there wasn't a lot of information sharing going on between players about the infected, so they kept having conversations, being like, "We didn't know this." And I'm like, "Have you communicated with anyone else on your team? Because we told far too many people." It was even worse than that, right? Because we had the admin comms. We can hear both sides COs complaining about, "Hey, we have guys making reports about this." I was like, "All right, let me go get a piece of paper," because it was the tanks were the ones that caused the most issues, because you had to shoot them in the head, or no, it was grenade shots. No, it was a grenade stunned them, and they had to be shot 3 times. Wasn't it? No, everybody else was 3 times. A grenade stunned them. They had to be shot in a certain place, though. Back. That's right. They had to be shot in the back specifically. So they were coming at you. You couldn't kill them. You had
right in the junk.
Yeah. And there was so I took the tank information piece, a small segment of it, and dropped it right in front of the pathways on the road in front of the 2 CPs. One of the guys, he shall not be named, picked it up, looked at it, and then put it in his pocket, and kept a hold of that piece of paper for about 30 minutes. That was after the whole incident with shooting an illegal gun. Yeah. We were talking about airsoft this year. Effective communication, decision-making skills are not the strong suit. Not at all.
No, but unfortunately that was a game
apes
mode.
Together strong.
But that was a game mode that relied on that, because it was a little bit storyline based. And so if you came basically in contact with an NPC character and you didn't know how to deal with them, that was kind of a you problem.
There was also some aspects of the game mode that people didn't figure out yet, which is great, because we're not telling you all what's going to happen at Yellow Dog Outbreak at Mid-Orange Correction in Warwick, New York, the first weekend of September. So
subtle.
I don't think I even know yet.
You just probably forgot. Moving.
No, that's the most perfect operational security right there. If she's like Dory.
Dude, when we went to the e-bike thing, I forgot I had to pee. I made him pull over. The only time I've ever on a road trip made him stop.
She forgot she had to pee.
I
She
asked,
goes,
why are you stopping?
Because you had to pee? Wait, I have to go pee? Oh,
I
yeah,
held
have to
it
go pee.
so long that I forgot.
God.
Okay, you can tell me something in one ear, out the other. Like, you never have to worry about me telling a secret because I'll forget it.
I'm
I
sending
can
you
give it a
the.
little tippy taps.
You might remember it now because I just sent you the message on WhatsApp about what it is. So, all right. So, because we're down to like
What?
26 minutes left. I just sent you a message. I'll tell you after this.
You didn't tell me this. I didn't forget. I'm not that blonde. You didn't tell me that.
There is actual video where I called it out to all infected and everybody responded. That's why I started asking team Tubs, team Tubs, team Softies, team Skiddles. That was the 3 different teams that were out there.
Yes, Skiddles, Tubs.
All right, so moving right along, we then had Op Irene. You were there for that, right, Weiner?
Op Irene?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out to.
That's right.
Yeah.
We
That
went
was
to
a week
one...
after.
Indiana.
That was too
That
many
was
events
fun.
back to back.
You didn't go to Op Irene, did you?
No, she did not. You missed out on some fun.
Yeah, you missed
Because
out
I
on
went,
good times.
I had gone to Arizona to Yellow Dog, and then it was going to be a third
that,
one.
That was an event that you didn't have to worry about people calling the hits. It was just
next year.
It was a lot of veteran airsoft players who were Milson players who
The
were
truck
there,
got
and
peppered.
it was just awesome. What's that?
The truck got peppered.
Truck got peppered quite often. So did MK Airsoft. We almost stole MK Airsoft truck.
We almost stole their truck.
If I was there, I would.
If Seb was
my balls
there,
weren't so low, I would have grabbed it.
if Seb was there, I was gonna tell him go steal Gabe's truck.
Yep. It was sitting there parked, sitting outside the building.
It was outside, door open, engine running.
Except we couldn't understand if an admin had to do it or if we could do it.
I don't give a shit. That was going to be Seb was going to steal his truck.
Well, I would if I had known. You would have said I would have jumped in and stolen it for you because it was sitting right there. I was right there up against the truck.
At least parked on the other side of the facility.
As they were trying to come out the door.
Yeah, you need to park it somewhere where they'd like never find it.
Well, that was what was going to happen.
That was exactly what was going to happen. We're going to park it at our spawn. Yep. He'd be outside and be like, "Where's my truck?"
Put it for sale sign on it.
I would get a phone call from
Gabe. He would
Gabe.
have laughed if he would have come out and it was gone. He said he
He
would
goes,
have laughed.
"Do you have my truck?" And I've been like, "Maybe. What's it worth to you?"
We need to start keeping a truck marker. I agree with Beowulf. We need to keep a truck marker so whenever we run upon an enemy team's truck, just put for sale and then put some like really low price on it. Like 99 cents or
$10
or
yeah, there you go, or best offer.
Yeah.
It was at Muscatatuck, which is it was kind of a small area that we were playing.
You had more of the area because they do technically don't.
We were the green gun truck was dominating until we ran it until they cut off our path. Yes. When they cut off our path where we couldn't go across the grass, that's when we got screwed. Because then we had to.
They also limited too, didn't they? Limit it. They had it limited also because we were just dominating the crap out of everybody.
They said we could not drive on the grass, so we could no longer use the buildings for protection from the guy that was peppering us. Yep. We also didn't know until like 80% way through the first day that it was 0 MED for our LMG. So we let so many people live because we thought it was 50 feet, and they're like, "Nah, shoot him close range. We don't care." That's why you shoot at 1.55. I was like, because we found that out because Papa got beamed right here in the forehead, point blank by the MK minigun. Like literally, the barrel's right here as we're driving past each other. Had I known,
the truck didn't like us too much when we were up above them and shooting down into their gun turret.
Ooh, that's spicy.
That was my specialty, getting up to the second or third floor.
You would have hated that Skittles because
no, I would have loved it.
No, the gunner is in play.
I know. Yeah. We talked about this. I wouldn't have cared. How much if I can get shot at MA 400 FPS, blank on blank, I can get shot in a gun truck.
We did some awesome plays in that gun truck, though.
Yes, we did.
We really did. I did some great combat drops. I rolled right up almost onto, like, I don't know what it is about the truck that people just don't hear it coming. I don't know. So, any other comments about Irene there, Weiner?
No, Irene was just I just had a total blast there the whole time at Irene. Especially when he got out, and my MTW was just reach out and touch them when I was hiding in the rubble of the building, and the guys up on the 7th floor couldn't see me, and I was picking them off one at a time. Unfortunately, that was like the respawn point too, so they kept popping their heads back up after I'd kill them. Then I just take them out again.
Whack-a-mole.
Yep, pretty much. That's what we were calling the whack-a-mole.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of that going on.
But people were calling her. It was an awesome event. I enjoyed it. I will go back. I will go play there again.
It was a good time. We had a blast. There's where'd it go? Oh crap. It's not here. Oh wait. What video is this? Shit.
We're up to like October now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We're getting there. We're almost there. Thunderdome 3. Otherwise known as
the famous slide.
The slide.
Right the wall.
The slide from Ouchies. The Ouchies slide.
It was awesome. It was just like you saw it happening, and it's like he's gonna hit that wall. Oh. Shit.
Also, still have a nice shot in my wrist from that one dude.
Yeah.
I have stitches. Shut up.
Okay, you actually hurt yourself. Mine was an airsoft gun that somebody shot my wrist point blank while I was taking pictures. I'm like, hey, don't shoot me. Pops me in the wrist. I'm like, bruh, why?
Bruh.
I think I wrote a hashtag too many marks, eyes, and my pen ran out of ink. Really?
At least I don't have that in my forehead, too. I did shoot. It didn't stick. What is it with everyone and shooting me on like this, like
because
right
you got
here?
that 5-finger forehead.
It's 4, man, okay? It ain't the thumb, too.
Wow. Wow. But God, that's funny. Thunderdome 3, I think that was the highlight. And the thing was, if there wasn't as many overdoses that were happening at the hospital, that is not a small puppy.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, you're back to your thing. My favorite one is throwing the grenade in the basement and realizing, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to throw a grenade in the basement.
Yeah, there was that. There was also
There's finally something on the chat that's got bigger jowls than Weiner.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at
beautiful.
it. That dog is freaking huge.
There's 3 of them here.
Masters? Is that what that is?
Cane Corso.
That's Kate Corso.
King Corso. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a moose.
Yep. Beautiful. Look at that.
So, other fun moments that happened there was we had some good grenade throwing and everything else that happened. We did some great maneuvers there in that basement where it's just taking people out left and right. Then the fire that happened, the fire alarm going off.
Oh yeah,
Like
right off the
4 times.
Or the grenade at the end of that fire alarm, which was freaking fantastic. Like when that all got cleared up and we push into that room, Steve, Tom, and I rush in there and we like get lit up and we're like, "How the hell are you all still alive?" And all of a sudden we're standing there and a grenade comes in and it kills like 20 plus with one grenade. We're like, "Yeah!" And then actually, the thing that was the best out of all of it was at the end of the game on the last day.
Oh yeah.
When Cartel just pushed DEA all the way back to their spawn, and we're all out there, and the game's over. It's like, and everybody's shooting their guns straight up. They're ceiling.
That's when the CEO came up in the middle of everybody. And
Greg comes walking up, and I just go down there and just pick him up and just lift him all the way up. I'm like, yeah.
Do you have that video? I sent it to you. It's on my GoPro.
I have mine as well.
Everybody just lit the ceiling up. Everybody's just shooting in the air. The cartel was all. What was the big chant that they kept saying? The cartels kept saying?
Cocaine.
No, the best was watching, like, nobody would make a push towards Dark Horse 6. I think me and one other dude were just like,
oh, yeah.
To hell with it. No lives left. Run out like 4 feet. Get just laced. And I'm like, okay, get drugged back inside. I'm dead. and looking at Steve and Augie through the glass and being
Yeah.
like, I love you all. Like, I'm so sorry. Like throwing Skittles out there at them, like, was so funny. And they died. They tried to run over and bum rush, and I'm just like looking through the glass, like Titanic moment. Like the waters, there's only room on this door. You know, I'm so sorry. You know.
Oh.
I wasn't sorry.
I was throwing.
And then you got Christian running around like he's Superman.
He got so many good pictures because he
Yeah,
was
he
just
did.
everywhere.
I've got a meme for that.
Wait, I found it. I found the video. Hold on. Here we go. I gotta pull it up now.
I think I was standing right next to you when all that was going down.
There was all sorts.
That
We
was,
were all
that was
there.
after that was after where you disconnected my air.
I did not touch your
Oh,
goddamn
here we
ear.
go. Air Hose Gate 2023.
Arrows keep.
It really was.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But they're shooting from the exit signs. I understand what you're saying.
Oh, that guy arguing and complaining.
It's all black.
And no, I'm not talking about Mark. I'm talking about the other guy.
Look at all the stuff coming down from the.
Well, we can't
It's
see it.
raining down.
You can't see nothing. We always see
It's
black.
darker than the comments section, my guy.
It is.
Yeah, it's all black.
All right. Let's try adding it again. You know what? I think I know why. Let's go ahead and close these out. Let's try it now.
Ammo's better than most of the DEA. It's not smoke. It's a
That's fucked up. But they're shooting from the exit signs.
Can you see it now?
No.
What I'm saying is that
Nope.
because they have that,
Still darker than all your
it's fucked
souls.
up because we have no power to it.
Yeah. Hey.
That sucks. Of course, because it's the good video.
Well, they're all the good videos.
good
Well,
job,
it's the
Bill.
one where we're going through.
That's sad.
Got the wavy
Yeah.
background.
Shut up, Christian. I don't know why Restream's doing this. I really don't. It honestly,
It's
frankly,
a
pissed
TikTok
me
thing.
off.
We went past the
Yeah.
2.5 hour mark.
Yeah, we did.
Ooh.
But we're moving. We're
You're out of data.
we're almost there. We're almost there. All right. Very next one, Scorched Earth 2, which was much smaller than the other.
Fun.
You know, it was a return to Yellow Dog Village. We had some interesting times there. It was a lot of fun. I mean, we did have a good time. We did have a blast. People were enjoying themselves. It was
That
just
was my weekend. I was on call. I couldn't go.
yeah.
Did you ever see the video of me, Christian, and Sarah breaking a tree
Yes, I did. That was hilarious.
and almost killing Sarah with said tree?
So Christian pushes the tree. The tree almost goes down, but gets hauled up, and then it shifts. And then Sarah's just like, down the
Yeah,
mountain.
because she was on the one side, and the tree starts swinging towards her, and she just all hail Mary just runs. That really was like a smooth brain moment, you know, no ridges, no bumps, just
There was only 25 war crimes that game total. That was great because it's like my bad. That's
but
when
it is where the legendary Fry came in.
I was just gonna mention where you guys stole a freaking parking valor from.
Yeah, it doesn't count. No one got hurt.
This is harder to watch than the 2018 YouTube
Mark is
rerun.
right. Mark
Get
is right,
out!
got the
You're
violin.
just upset you're not here. Get out.
You don't need to be jealous, man. Jeez. All right. Moving right along. We only got 2 more things and then we're done.
Except we can go
Wasteland
back in the
50.
closet.
Wasteland was a 10 of 10 event.
It always is an awesome event. Like Christian, like Man of 1,000 Voices, that dude goes off on tangents and everything
Dude,
else.
we had so much fun against the beaches. Holy smokes.
I am so proud of this community.
I've been waiting all stream to show this video.
Oh, fucker. Ow! God damn that hurt.
Yeah. That's
Butt cheek, though. Fuck, that hurts.
You're fine.
She heals me.
Can we talk about me in the background with my stolen snake that I stole from the pirates? having it like wrapped around me, playing the Cantina Star Wars music on my speaker while you're shooting him. Like,
I was like, I'm not going to have a better opportunity than this. He's not going to see it coming and just standing right there. Fa-pow. And
That fucker hurt. It did not just hurt for a little bit. It hurt for a while.
hey, my best song of the day though was "Running Through the Woods" to Un Poco Loco. Okay, not a better moment.
My favorite ones were walking through the middle of a firefight while you're playing Barbie Girl and we didn't get shot.
Yeah, not a single person shot at us.
Everybody was vibing.
We had so many times that we did awesome things during that one where we walked in and we took all 3 pirates bounties without firing a single shot and made massive profit.
No, you made massive profit. I never saw any of it. I just walked around playing Barbie Girl.
I had all the caps. I still have all the caps.
Yeah, you have all the caps.
That's fine. We can share the. I don't know where the core went, man.
I like it when we went around the backside. What was that group that we took out? Just wiped them all out.
The Raiders. We're like,
Raiders.
We're just passing through. You don't start none, there'll be none. And then they shoot and they take out Skiddles and they take out Dr. Feelbad. I was like, ooh, that's it. And I was like, all right, well now you made a mistake.
Attacked from 2 sides and you took out one side, I took out the other, and it was like, they didn't know what happened to them. They just so pissed and dejected.
We eliminated the hell out of them. We just destroyed them, and then we just kept walking our happy butts all the way back to where we were going to. It's great when you have a pocket healer just sitting there going, "Stim me." But we did a lot of cool stuff. All right, so one of the things you guys thought was
we're still in we're still in October. Is that
we're November? We're in November right now.
We're November, so Southern Watch is December. We'll get there.
Oh look, the stream's gonna end. Goodbye.
No, Mirror Tag was great. I know you guys didn't.
We're not even there yet. We're not even there yet. So, any other thoughts and all that about Wasteland? Wasteland 15 has been going on for 15 years. They actually have a mini game in the springtime, but their main event's always in like the end of November time, and it's a great fun. If you guys are looking for like a great Fallout themed LARP style event, definitely check out Wasteland. It's in Ocala at Wayne's World of Paintball again, and it's a really fun time. All right, moving forward, we're still not even into Southern Watch yet. No. Because I was invited up to be part of the grand opening of the MK Airsoft's new Willard location. You were invited too, Weiner, but nobody else went with me. So I went myself.
Making sure I got the eyes down.
250 players, thanks to My Game Productions. Yes. The grand opening of Willard, if you guys are looking for a place to play in Ohio, I would definitely check it out. Gabe and MK Airsoft built something truly awesome there. It's supposedly only like 37,000 square feet, but it feels like 60. It's massive. It really was. They have multiple 2-story buildings. A lot of them interconnect. There's a lot of different angles for it you go through. It is a CQB person's.
Tyler.
Oh, Tyler. Yeah, Tyler was there. I only shot Tyler once. And only saw him like 3 times on the field. But
was that the guy asking about his wife?
No.
Oh,
that was another Tyler. That was Tyler with an I.
Yeah, Tyler with a Y. Tyler McKellar. He actually brought his wife out the Yellow Dog incident.
Yep.
So she had a good time. But we'll be going back to
shut up, Chris.
Willard on January 8th.
They're in the car together. That's why. 7
That's
Christians.
right. They're driving. Yeah, they're. Yep.
Yeah.
Smells like ranch in there too.
I'll mute his ass. So the MK Willard time was MK Willard was a really fun experience. The police in the surrounding areas, not so much, but MK Willard for sure. They have definitely built something pretty awesome there. I can't wait to go back. even though I'm going up there for court, I'm definitely going to take the opportunity to go back up there. So,
Shit, I missed 2.
January 6th and 7th. I'm trying to bring these degenerates with me, but none of them have piped up and said, "Sure, I'll go."
Put them hands away.
Yeah, because I'm whatever major losering him, like from middle school. But everybody else remember that?
What sucked was that they had no actual like speed limit signs. You didn't know if you were speeding or not. All right.
I was in middle school in the 90s.
Well, when I was in middle school, the thing to do was whatever major loser, and it was like the roast. It was like you below the floor.
We just beat the hell out of each other. We didn't really do anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started throwing gang signs.
Shit, I already had 2 kids by the 90s.
Well, it's because Weiner can't pull out of a driveway.
Damn,
Thank
he
you,
got up
sir.
and walked away. And that was it for events this year.
Asshole.
No,
There was an event
on
that two of us on
January-
the team were there.
January 9th and 10th, there was an event at the Force Center hosted by Mere Tactical called Southern Watch. I did not go to that event, but
I
these
did.
2 did. And as soon as they were done, like that day, they came over to my house and they had some really good barbecue. So,
Yep.
some good ribs.
They went back and played. I couldn't. I had to go home.
Yeah.
It
Did they
was
have-
a very fun game. Very
Do they have
blast.
gangs in homeschools?
Alex with Mere Tactical was very appreciative. He ran a great event down there, and I had a blast.
I loved how they ran it. I liked their staff. Their admins were hella chill. Like
They
when
were
I had an
everywhere.
issue, they weren't rude with them, but I went back and was like, hey, the calmest people, most put together, very attentive staff. Like for as few of them as there were, you didn't go far with us.
Yeah. They were everywhere.
Yeah,
They felt like there was 20 of them out there, even though it was probably 3 or 4 or 5.
But they were like following the groups.
Yep.
They were attentive. They were nice. They handled things fairly.
The objectives were fun.
They were very good on checking guns. Like everything. They were just a really all around good staff.
So you mean
caller.
to tell me
Good
that they
caller.
actually had plenty of water on? There wasn't 25 heat casualties?
None whatsoever.
No.
And if they didn't have the water, everybody else did. Who was I getting water? Oh, DCM, Dade County Milsim, and Rattler's Rage and stuff had water, plenty of water, and there was water at the AOs. There was tons of water at the
It's
AOs.
called
Yeah.
rivalry, not gangs.
It also wasn't as
Legitimate question.
hot, but
Good
they
answer
were
from
very
Smurfette.
attentive.
Yeah, it cooled down. Luckily, most of December was kind of cool. Although today spiked up in temperature.
We talked
Yeah.
about Mini Milsim and going to Mini Milsim. Thank you, sir.
Anyways,
But that was in our earlier thing. You missed out. You guys weren't paying attention, so that's your fault.
Yeah.
yeah, you weren't here for the stream, so piss off.
Right. So bite us.
But Mirror Tactics,
So-
they were
Yeah,
good.
Mayor that was a good event in December for Mayor. I went down there and had a good time, and I'll go back again.
Yeah.
And that was all the events that we pretty much did for 2023. There really is none that we missed. Over 74 days of airsoft, playing airsoft. So down from 2022, but we'll make that up in
Did
2024.
you talk about? Didn't you go to Greg's event when he had one of his
Oh,
opening?
That's not an event though. That's a field. That's a game
okay.
day.
The game day, but the game
Yeah.
day was good.
Yeah. So I mean, there's for what we have. I've put together just a video of just like 1 to 3 minute clips of the events, and we're at 30 minutes for that. So I'm gonna put that thing up because it's long. I mean, we did a lot of stuff. However, I can't wait to go through and pick up like 1 minute clips from all the different game days that we've done and toss them all together as well, because that ought to be a good time showing the stuff. And then January 9th will be the 1 year anniversary of Players Wanted. So what about Greg's Field? It's a game day. It was not an event. So sorry, but doesn't qualify as an event. It qualifies in the game day portion. There,
But we had a great ton of fun. 10 of
so we're going to go around through before we wrap up with shut up, because I'm not even done saying I, asshole.
10.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna say it this way. We're gonna come up with each one of our top threes, our top number one of about 3 to 4 different categories. Number one, we'll start with this one. What was your number one nationwide event that you went to this year? From a nationwide event host, so that's Mere Tactical, AMS, Lion Claw, Third Coast, the MSW. If you decided to go to MSW,
The only one
for game experience or like when we had fun.
would you guys? I mean,
Altogether.
what would you consider your absolute number one? If you said from the national guys, what was the best game that you went to from 2023?
Oh, you want who starting?
Yeah, who you start?
Go with you, Weiner. Start with you.
Lions Claw, the Irene.
Irene, all right.
Muscatatic. I like the AO and stuff. Had a good time there. So, yep.
All right. Skiddles.
Okay, this is a hard one. I have to actually say this isn't far, but I think that the best put together game I have to say was Mere Tactical, in my opinion.
Wow. You're basing it off of that information. I mean, even after
why would you say that? Because I had a good time there too. It's just Irene because of the AO edged out.
I mean,
no, it wasn't because of the AO. I'm talking. He said, "What is the best game that you went to?" I thought it was the best well-run game.
There you go.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't have technicals, but if we want to talk about like what was the best run, I had the best staff and overall game experience there.
Beowulf.
I agree.
I missed out on a bunch this year. I'd say Bone Crusher was my favorite from 2023. Just because
I knew you'd say Bone Crusher.
Well,
I didn't know because I had a good time there too.
We had a great time. It was dominant. We had a lot of firefights.
Yep.
It was great.
That would have been number two. That would have been my number two one.
Okay. All right, Bone Crusher. All right, so now here's what we're gonna do. All right. So we have four of these things here. Mine, hands down, Southern Watch. Oh, not Southern Watch. Sorry. That's Southern Watch.
They got you. They got you.
They did because I was reading it as I was saying it because I was putting all the stuff up here.
Caught on camera, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Sheeran's favorite game is Southern
hands down, because of the fun and interaction that we were able to have out there on the field driving around.
I mean, Stonebreaker's always a great one.
That's to me, it's like from the national event guys. What is the number one game that you went to have your best experience? Right, the best that you would say, hands down. I'll go back every single time, and it's definitely for me. It was Stonebreaker, especially what solidified it was the Great Skiddles battle.
Well, I would agree I'm going to be honest. I would agree from a fun perspective. That by far, that gun truck was one of the top moments I've ever had playing.
But that was like us on the cruise too. We had such a blast on the cruise.
It was
like our group.
It wasn't the game
but
that made it.
Overall, yeah. Yep.
That's why I answered with Southern Watch, because that by far was my.
Yep.
Yeah, that was by far my favorite airsoft moment of the year. But
so out of the four, who so you have Stonebreaker, Irene, Southern Watch, and Bone Crusher. What was your number third? Because we're only going to do your three.
The third one?
Yeah.
Wait, the third one?
Yeah.
Third one or number two?
Third one. I want, because I'm going to see what everybody's thing is.
Okay. I will go with my third one will be the Southern Watch.
Southern Watch was third. Okay.
Yep.
Why didn't it go to the other one?
Right.
Because you'll figure out in a second. What's your third, Skiddles?
Well, I didn't go to the other one, and my second would be
the Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker.
Yep.
Well, the reason why I say three, you didn't go. All right.
You went at Bone Crusher. Yeah, she went at Bone Crusher. She wasn't at Irene.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't one of those.
All right. So we're gonna pass on. Your second one was Stonebreaker.
My second one, yeah.
All right. So Skittle. All right. So two. All right. Got it. Weiner, what was
My second one?
Justin? The third one, Justin. What was your third one?
I didn't go to the other ones. It was on the list.
Yeah, he's in the
This
same
is
boat.
gonna kill me. Fuck.
Yep.
All right.
Well, I mean,
I can't
I
do it
will, I
right.
will say, even without going to that Stonebreaker, for me, it's the same experience, and I still enjoy it every time I go.
The
Because it's,
Stonebreaker?
yeah, I mean, you know what you're walking into, and you have a great time. And it's usually I'm playing with this group of idiots, and we all know what we're going to do. And
All right, so let's do top two. That's right. So what's your
Second one
what's your second
would be
one?
Bone Crusher with Justin as our command. Bone Crusher would be my second. Irene first, Bone Crusher, and then Southern Watch.
Okay.
Even though it was close with
We can't. We
Stonebreaker.
really can't do it because we only have the four of us on here.
Yep.
Then that's the only one that we're really going to go here. So I think though, for the three of us that are on here, all three of us enjoyed the hell out of Stonebreaker so much.
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to have to call that as a win for the best one for the four of us. For
Only two
as an
people.
average,
well, yeah, altogether,
if we actually go three
Yes.
as an average, Bone Crusher is going to be that point. Justin's the only outlier there. So,
but
all
I
right.
can still chime in on that because that is still such a good AO and game
Yep,
every
I
time.
can't wait to go back again
Mhm.
under your command.
All right.
Wait, am
Best-
I your XO for that too? Say no.
Yeah, you're being voluntold.
Regional.
No. Yeah,
Which would be Florida?
Well, no, regional would be like
Southeast.
no, it'll be a small regional event. Like players want to be considered a regional event. My Games production is regional. Weiner would be considered regional.
Don't even rank.
You do though.
Okay, essentially we're saying smaller event hosts, smaller.
Yeah, that it's smaller ones.
Not the big name companies like TCA, Lion Claw.
Correct, because that's the nationwide.
That's the
Regional
big.
would be regional into an area.
The littlest big guys should know.
Yeah. So, Weiner, what was your best regional game that you did? Where you had the most fun, most interactions, and that you would definitely do it again.
There's two, but wow. I had it was a different group, so I had fun that players wanted the Yellow Dog incident up there.
Okay.
That with the skirmish system, my introduction to skirmish system with me being Greg's XO, we just clicked and I had a blast. That was good.
All right.
The people up there were awesome.
Skiddles, what's yours?
It is really hard. It was either going to be between Syndicate, Geigerlands, or Wasteland. But I'm going to say that overall Geigerlands gets it for the fact that I had a ton of fun staying overnight. The group of people and going ghost hunting was like it wasn't even the game. It was the experience around that made that so much fun, getting to bring my dad to a role play event. But I would say that both Syndicate and Wasteland definitely held a candle to it. But it was the overnight aspect and the ghost hunting and getting to hang out with Christian and Sarah, cut Sarah's hair in the middle of registration that honestly made that event like a 10 out of 10 for me.
All right. And Beowulf, yours?
So this is the overall?
Overall
For
regional,
smaller.
yeah.
Regional. I would say Syndicate, actually, because I walked into a new player base totally that have never played for me before and completely welcomed by every single one of them. Green and Tan, the guys that fought for me on Tan, badass guys. The CO and XO, my guys over there on Tan, Nick and Brian and Tyler and them, love playing against them, making good friends with them. And the AO was just phenomenal, even with it being haunted as shit.
That made it better. I
didn't have rock salt. Holy water.
So I'm taking the high road, and I'm going to be honest here, and I'm not going to choose one of my own events because that would just be a douchey thing to do.
You shouldn't.
Wasteland.
I shouldn't, but Weiner knows exactly what I was going to say. It's going to be Wasteland.
Yes.
Wasteland, I had the most fun at a regional event. Now, I had a blast at my own events. Don't get me wrong. I had a great time. It was a hell of a lot of fun, but it's not fair for me to say that. So,
And Wasteland was an amazing event. It
really was.
It was a great
All of us playing together, running together.
Just deviated
Seb, I can hear
septum.
you breathing right now too, so shut up.
Just deviated
Um,
septum. It's blowing the air out this way.
So it's Wasteland by far for me. So I would say, because we had 4 different answers for 4 different people, that everybody
10 o'clock.
except for Beowulf is going to agree that Wasteland is the best event for 2023 for the regional.
And that's one I'd
What
like
you
to go
said?
to eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the overall fan favorite. Would be
Well,
Wasteland.
it's we got to do the overalls, right? So we have the high end. I mean, look, I love my games, but I'm not going to vote for my games. I'm taking myself out of that and saying Wasteland. So,
But I will
all right.
say Geigerlands with this 10 of 10. Look,
Yeah, so Wasteland for the regional. All right. Field. What's the best field that you've been to this year, Weiner?
Field or AO?
Field.
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 Mm-hmm. An actual field.
can that be? Well, that's indoor.
It
Too.
could be anybody.
Indoor, outdoor, doesn't matter.
Irene up there at the Muscatonic. That's because it's my
That's an
first time
AO.
being there.
That's an AO. That's an AO. That's not a
Oh,
field.
so field, like wait, the only one I've really
You know
ever.
what you better say. You know what you better say.
You've been to a
Bikini
couple
paintball,
fields
that
today.
feels awesome. BTA, that's a good one too. Yeah, I tell you, BTA.
I'm looking forward to going to that one.
Yeah,
All right.
BTA is a fun field, but I did like Big Indian Paintball's field. That was a fun field too.
All right. Skiddles.
All right. Nobody's gonna like my answer. The Evike headquarters. I had
Why
the
is it wrong with that? Sir?
because it's not one of the big Milson ones. Like, what's the one with the train in it? That's hella cool. Like,
That is an AO. That is actually
Guardian Center.
okay.
It's
Guardian
Guardian
Center.
Center.
Oh yeah.
But okay, so that is different. But I would say feel wise overall, that beat everything for as much. I just love the way it's set up. Evike headquarters gets my vote. Period.
My favorite field is yeah, but that's an AO. I can't say that. So, but yeah.
Okay. And of course, you have to be honest, Justin, and you just can't go with
I
what's
can't say
there.
anything else because everywhere else was just AOs this year. I didn't do any. We didn't do any local smaller games for 2023.
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to BTA. All the thing I've seen from that and everybody
Yep.
talking about it. That looks like it's going to be fun. But yeah, January. So
So
January 20th, 19th to 20th.
part of me really wants to cheat and also say high grounds, but it's not high grounds. It's for me, it's like the number one would actually be Willard.
You two knuckleheads. Is
I'm not
19th
surprised
to
by that.
20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody else has been there.
No, but
So if it's been to, and these two knuckleheads haven't been. So here's the thing, right? Here's where the division is. We cannot come up with a straight answer. We can't get the straight. We
No.
can't get the straight thing because here's the thing, right? You and I haven't been to Big Indian Paintball. They haven't been to High Grounds. So how do we come up with the best field? So if we have to eliminate those two fields, what's the next one?
oh,
Black Tiger Airsoft, I think. I would say MA.
But I haven't
But
played her. I haven't played her yet.
Yeah, yes, you did. Oh, that's right. No, you didn't. You didn't
No,
play
you
that.
didn't. Showed up
I
afterwards.
love Miami Airsoft personally.
So
that
do
would
I.
be my next easiest field to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, not gonna hate on BTA, but I love my indoor play. I love my tight little spaces. That's always going to be.
The problem is we run into the same issue.
Oh,
Justin!
what the hell happened? I'm back.
I don't know. So I think from the consensus, except for Justin, we need at
10:03.
least
Holy
three.
Shit, 3 hours.
Three that we've all been to. So the only one that all three of us have been to, the only one that we can logistically say, because I'm not going to say battalion.
But that's not a vote. That's just picking one that we've all been to and have in common.
We need the mid, though. We need the mid. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not even voting at that point. It's just like we've all been to this one and can agree it's
I've
decent.
been to Battalion.
I ain't been to
Great
that.
If you get rid of the
I got to say, three of us are going to say it's if we have to exclude our top two, because for the same reason that these two haven't played there, so they don't know how Miami Airsoft plays, then I'm going to have to say that.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, we can say
Black
these.
Tiger.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, we have our favorites for sure.
yeah.
But Black Tiger gets it for this year. You know what this means? We have to go to more freaking fields next year.
Listen, Y'all voting
sucks
sucks
my
my
toes.
toes,
Shut,
dude.
Christian.
Well, what do you want? What do you want, Christian? We're making our own choices. This is our choice. You're not on this stream to make the
Right.
choices. So
I
guess
didn't
what?
vote for this.
Christian, you need to do a LARP game at Big Indian Paintball and make all of them go.
Yes, I will go to that.
Just
You can do a whole city, yeah. Big any paintball, you can do a whole town.
yeah. And it should probably be a Smoking the Bandit themed LARP event.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You
More LARP, more LARP.
All right, we're gonna do. All right, more best AO. Best AO.
Oh, best AO?
Yes.
Guardian Center. With Irene being close second.
I think this one's gonna. I think I know which one's gonna win. Emma, that Guardian Center is the one that has the train in it.
I know that's what you want me to say, and I know
I'm
that's
not.
what
I'm not gonna.
That's my second.
And this is from
I
the
love
ones that we've
Crescent.
gone to this year, right?
I know. I will always and forever love Crescent. Sorry.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's
Nice
just,
AO.
that's
It is the coolest AO to freaking go
For
to.
this
you've
year,
never
for the
been
ones
to,
that I've
though,
been to,
Vicksburg,
Crescent?
Mississippi at the
Crescent was
the
pretty
Catholic
cool.
Hospital.
But it and Central State is just, to me, they're just right there with like the looks and the aesthetics of everything. Now, Crescent being on the side of a mountain with all the windmills and stuff definitely sets it apart.
Nobody's horsing anything, Christian. Go away. Nobody's talking to you.
He's just getting bored. He's sitting there talking to Seb the whole
Guardian
time.
top tier.
Yeah,
yellow
they're
flag. It's right there, my guy. It's right there. But it's just
second.
I did say Guardian Center. I said Guardian Center. Thank you.
So I'll tell you right now, Crescent is my favorite AO. My favorite AO that we've been to.
it's so freaking cool.
That is. I mean,
I like the hospital in Vicksburg, but it's no there.
now, I will say Guardian Center is a close second. The problem that comes up, the one issue I have with Guardian Center is, the expense of going there and everything else.
And it just goes up.
But that's not about how
it's-
cool the AO is.
No,
Like,
you're true. But if we're able to use everything, that would be a different story too, right? There's a lot of times we get excluded from being able to use the subway center. We were blocked from using the tunnels before at Guardian Center.
yeah, I think if the tunnels aren't in play, that's the thing. If the tunnels aren't in play, then it's easily Crescent.
I'm literally now I'm literally getting annoyed because you two can shut the fuck up.
No, I actually agree
It's-
with Crescent for the fact that I like how it's laid out. I think the fact that when you use the buildings to do the little speed QB games inside, it like the little that was super fun. I love the tunnels. I like how I know it's not everyone's favorite how the buildings are laid out. Watching gameplay continued. Okay, it may not obviously it wasn't set up for airsoft, but I think for a building setup that was built for like normal use, I think that field is I just think it's super cool. You can walk around and find things from the people that had been there. Like that's super hella creepy. And there's like it just has everything. It has tunnels, it has stairwells, it has attics, it has everything.
I think the layout, as far as how it was shaped and everything's open, makes the flow of the game a little bit better. With Central State for Bone Crusher, it's a challenge because it is not flat. There's lots of different terrain, and you go from urban warfare to woodland ops like that. And it's like hands and knees, crawling, nasty stuff. But it's, yeah, each have their own thing, own places in my heart there.
Well, yeah, because they might not have it. So fuck off, Seb.
Well, whatever happens, I would love to go back to the AO. I don't care who has it. I would love to go back at some point because it is an amazing AO. Like objectively, whatever goes on behind the scenes, it's an amazing AO. Period.
Okay.
Full stop.
And the final one for the year. I know this is going way over, but best game period. Best game mode, storyline, best game period.
Icky question mark.
Yeah, it's
that one is going to be hard for me because
You're rude.
all of the
my,
for a game that I did not get to go to because I had the freaking plague and I missed out on a plague style game. But all the build up for Yellow Dog, the storyline, and everything kind of building to it, I hate I missed that one. I thought that one was going to be just absolutely badass, and everything I saw from it was badass. I know it's weird for me to cast a vote to a game I didn't go to, but I think that one would have just been an awesome time.
I'm going
Weiner?
to go with TCA, and if you go to play the objectives, the way they
Which
set up
game?
the objectives like that, would say the one at Stonebreaker at GTI.
Stonebreaker? Okay.
Stonebreaker GTI. That's just I just enjoy because actually those games I go to play the objectives.
Well, that's
So
a competitive
complete the
style
objectives.
Milsim event. That's
Well,
what I like
that
that
there, and
for.
also Bone Crusher. There was another one that we went objective based, and I think that was the one I actually was able to complete the most objectives at, as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Well,
around
we had a lot of
stuff.
coordination with that, and we
it's
pushed.
TCA and the way they run their objective-based game. I kind of love it.
All right. Skiddles.
This is so hard for me to answer because I so rarely play objectives that it's not even funny. Like I never play objectives. So it is so hard for me to make a decision on a storyline based game. I think Wasteland is
Remember, it's not have to be the storyline. It's just the best game, period.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the different options.
Storyline matters.
The storyline matters, but overall,
you're talking about gameplay, how the AO was used. And look, I am not going to be voting for any one of my games on this because it's that factor. But think about the overall. Think about all of it, like the feel.
Okay.
Paige, almost get this whole thing.
Okay, then I've got to say Wasteland for the fact of I never saw an unhappy person on that AO. The gameplay was there was enough shooting, there was enough calm to still have debates and actually LARP. It was just happy people overall. There was no cheating, no screaming. There were admins as needed. I think if you want to talk about the most well-run, fun storyline game, not even objectively, I think Wasteland gets that. Or objectively, I said.
Winter's mom just
say
scared the shit out of him.
I meant to say like objectively. I
Dude,
would
it
love
looked
to
like
say
she
like a
ducked and crawled in and popped up. I'm sorry, Skittles.
no, it's okay.
I saw a shape, and then she disappeared, and then she popped up like a foot away from Weiner. Very sneaky.
I really want to say that I would love to have an answer of that for next year. No offense, Christian, to be a Milsim type game because that is more my game style. However, Beowulf's just dying in the corner. But I've never seen
some shit out of
that many people leave the game happy, having fun, and just overall it runs so smoothly. And I will say they do have a small, like 150 is smaller for Milsim, so I think it's easier to keep people happy. But I'm gonna
put 220.
220,
225, something like that.
Okay, never mind. I take it back. So I never heard a complaint out of anybody on that field, which is never happens at an airsoft event because we
Wasteland's a whole different world, and I enjoyed the heck out of that too.
Yeah, there were 50 objectives at once.
So this one's tough. This one's really tough.
You're gonna pick Wasteland?
No, actually, I'm not. The reason why I'm not is when I say overall, while Wasteland is a fun game, it's exciting. It's got a unique, different thing and everything else like that. It's Wayne World of Paintball, which is a good field to play that style of game at. And now look who's talking about, best game. Like you're trying to manipulate and guilt people into coming up with answers and all that. It's Christian. Look at the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I disown this stream. You can disown the stream if you want to, but
I'll say
I'm
one
not
thing.
talking good about you.
If
shut
you
up.
want to go, if you want to go to an event and run a marathon,
you know what we need to
Fragos?
do. All right, hold on. We need to break this up because this is really pissing him off. or it's driving me nuts a little bit because there's two totally different aspects. Give me your favorite role play one, and give me your favorite milsim.
Oh, okay. That does actually make it easier because we're voting on two different things.
Yep. Oh, you want me to do that too?
Yeah, sure.
Wasteland, my favorite roleplay. That's because probably
That's why I kind of figured
that's like that.
Yeah. There, you happy now, Christian?
Pretty the only one I've been to, and then TCA's Stonebreaker.
Yeah, I have my vote is much easier now that this is divided in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your overall game period for the year then, Skiddles?
Okay, so then
Milsim
would be I think Lion Claw's Thunderdome. I think the way that they have the objectives being cocaine, different things, like they actually make it very clear.
Which one though? Was it 2 or 3?
1, 2, or 3.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 2. She was at 2 and 3.
Right.
I was saying the way that they run their events.
That's just
I would say 3 because Papa, there was very much an encouragement from people to go get it. There was enough role play in it to the fact of like, go get these objectives, do these things. I mean, you had hundreds of men screaming cocaine. Come on, like that's a hard thing to do. I shouldn't say that, it's airsofters, but I think the fact that here's the thing for me, a lot of times objectives get very muddy because I just tend to run and gun. I think with that, your objectives were so clear because of what they were. And it was like, get this, take it back. You had to be a moron to not understand. But yet there was enough storyline and fun involved that I would give it to them.
Beowulf, what's your number one?
Milsim?
Yeah.
I say the experience at Bone Crusher on that one from the company command standpoint, pushing that one.
This one is so hard for me. I am in a toss-up state. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and give it to. So, Weiner, you said Stonebreaker?
Yes.
All right. Skiddles is Thunderdome. And Beowulf is Bone Crusher. Well, Thunderdome 3, I know. And Beowulf's Bone Crusher. It's so hard.
It is hard. It's hard.
Well, so let's talk. Here's how the breakdown, like for me, is, right. The mall has its set of challenges that are difficult and everything else like that. So but there was also a major challenge that happened at Bone Crusher, which was the Hill of Stupidity. Right. So we had the Hill of Stupidity versus the pathways of stupidity. You know, like no way to move it around. So it's really rough. Like Stonebreaker is a close second to both of these. Weiner, even their odds.
What?
No, you have to pick. I
can't. It's literally, for me, it's a literal tie. The Beowulf pick.
Huh?
But between
even or odds.
Well, we're a bunch of oddballs in here. Odds.
It's going to be Thunderdome 3 then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Is he? What is his meds are wearing off or something? I can't tell.
I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. I'm going to have to go with Thunderdome 3 then. Because both of them are.
Somebody kick him off, bro. Manipulate it. What?
I know, I can't understand.
Kick him out. What is he talking about?
He's driving delusional.
Well,
the Lulu. Like, I love you.
I was responding to Christian when he said you're trying to manipulate people into giving your answers. So,
the Lulu. Grippy Sock Jail is calling.
Yeah. Damn.
Ring, ring.
Damn. Somebody get the net.
So what I'm going to do is Thunderdome. Dumbass. I'm going to put these up for the. I mean, we have our choices. We have our picks for the year, and I'm going to put these up on the page and let the players decide what their favorite things were, and vote on them before the end of the year. So, but we have for the best nationwide. it was TCA Stonebreaker. Best regional was Wasteland. Best field was BTA. Best AO was Crescent. Best game period was Wasteland for role play, and then best for Milsim was Thunderdome 3.
Yep.
So that's our
all
thing.
right. I mean,
So-
except for the field, because I think that we only had to vote on that field because it was the only one we'd all been to.
Yeah, and that's kind of hard.
Not to hate on
Yeah.
BTA. It's just like that wasn't a real vote.
Oh shit! I just looked up favorite indoor field conflicts at band camp, blast camp. Okay, we have people responding up there. I see it. I'm going to go through the quick announcements right now. All right, so we're going to wrap this up because this stream's been going on far longer than we intended to.
Holy shit!
So, but it's the end.
Almost 3.5 hours.
But hey, it's the end of year. We have a lot of cool stuff. Actually, Skiddles and I last game I think is tomorrow. Are you playing on the weekend on Saturday or Sunday?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So yeah, it's the last
Who's
game.
coming out tomorrow, by the way?
I'll find out.
We talked about BTA possibly on Saturday at their end of year.
Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So, January 6th and 7th, I'll be up in Ohio at MK Willard, MK Medu. I'm not going to have that.
Hold on, be right back.
All right.
But-
Cool.
but-
It won't be distracting the stream. Sounds like somebody fell.
His mom's
So,
okay.
yeah, hope his mom's okay. So,
It just fell out of his closet.
I know something just
was it?
fell out of his closet.
All
It was
right.
a towel.
I'll
How
probably
funny
be
would
at
it be if
Medina.
his mom just pops up behind his chair again, right now?
I'll probably be at MK Medina on. You all right?
Sorry,
You
dog
okay?
had to go out.
Oh, so I'll be at MK Medina on the 6th, and on the 7th, I'll be at Willard. Come check it out. The very next weekend is going to be at Black Tiger Airsoft Cannonball Run, hosted by New Breed Airsoft. Get your tickets at newbreed.com. Go and check that event. The very next
Check
weekend
out for the civilians. They need more help.
very next weekend is going to be at Wayne's World of Paintball. We're going to have Flames of Rebellion by Mind Game Productions. Check out mindgameproduction.com to get tickets there. In February, we're going to have Bone Crusher at
Milledgeville.
Milledgeville, Georgia, by Third Coast Airsoft. Get your tickets at thirdcoastairsoft.com. In March, we have that's it. That's February 16th through the 18th. March 7th to the 11th.
There's another one February. Oh, February 24th. That's right. Mini Milsim 6.
March 7th through the 11th, we're going to go ahead and have we're going to be away at the Pew Pew at Sea. Come check that out. That's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Celebrity Silhouette. That's going to be a blast. Very next weekend, we're going to have is Thunderdome 4. That's going to be at Durham. Check out Operation Lion Claws for their tickets there. I think there's tickets on both sides available at the Northgate Mall. I specifically said that these are the events that we're going to. So I don't know I don't know who's even saying that, but I don't have a list of all upcoming events. That'll kind of be a lesson of futility. The weekend after that is going to be North vs. South 4 at Wayne's World of Paintball in Ocala, Florida. Hosted by Dead and Outfitters and New Breed Airsoft. I don't know where to get the tickets at for that yet. And then we have the first weekend of April. I believe it's April 5th, 6th, and 7th. Veterans for Airsoft is having their VFA charity game number 6 at Camp Liberty. What's the matter? Oh, and then 2 weeks later is going to be Stonebreaker. That's going to be at GTI in Barnwell, South Carolina, hosted by Third Coast Airsoft. And then the very next weekend in April is going to be Syndicate 4, hosted by Players One at Airsoft at Mid-Orange Correction in Warwick, New York. With that being said, are you okay there, Skittles?
Yes, it's just one of my friends opened the door, was like looking at me, and I looked over, and he scared the living crap out of me because I didn't know anybody was like here and paying attention.
With all that being said, we'd like to thank you all for coming on our lovely little stream tonight. I'm joking.
Happy
Players
New
Wanted.
Year.
Happy New Year.
We hope you. That's right. We hopefully all had
Merry
a happy
Christmas.
holidays and a very happy New Year. We will see you all next year. We'll be streaming once again right here. I'm
In
Joe
the
from
future.
Players Wanted. With his, it's not a party until he comes out. Weiner from New Breed Airsoft. She'll make you taste the rainbow, Skiddles, and of course, he'll give you shiny bracelets. You really piss him off. Justin Beowulf West from Shadow Legion. Until next time, may your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your hits. Good night.